paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot, then the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went, baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoking rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their cartridge hits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arkham Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back ride and die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake Camelot 331 wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back it on Indiegogo, just like I have.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Has anyone noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
Look at you bitch-ass motherfuckers not getting to 100 likes. What is this shit? Is this kindergarten again? Is this preschool, Sean? Your natty lap's not hitting yet? Is that what's going on, son? Is that what's happening? You son of a bitch. What's up, April? How you doing? What's up, Ashley Elizabeth? What a beautiful lady. Hey, boys, by the way, I hope you're feeling better, Ashley. By the way, we're talking about a lot of shit today. Renee Galarza is here. What's up, baby? So we're talking about Harry Sisson, and it's going to be very interesting, to be honest. So, because it's kind of like it's a subject matter that I'm not going to necessarily overtly defend, but I'm going to find myself defending it a little bit because it is kind of silly. But also, you have to look at it from a different perspective because of the way that he acts and the space he occupies. But that's whatever. We're going to be covering some Reddit stuff today that's very spicy. We're going to react to this really interesting video I saw the other day. And we're going to talk about DSP. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be here for a while. So make sure you like the goofy-ass stream. Damn it. Like the stream. 25 away. We're up against the 436 naked snake in a row, and we're already well on our way. Billy with the pink boy says, I'm not surprised people are still attacking Tesla cars. Also, Ubi Sloop fucked up the release of Assassin's Creed. Released early, and people don't like it, and investors want to break up, but I think Tencent is the real owner. Well, the funniest thing about... Now, look, I have no stock in Assassin's Creed. I have no stock in it. I do not care about it. I've only ever played like the first 2 or 3, maybe. So I've never really given a shit. But the issue with Assassin's Creed is everybody was pissed, and I shouldn't say everybody, but people were annoyed that every time a game comes out that's historically like placed in a historic era, they like race swap people, and people were pissed because like say, why is this black dude like a samurai? Whatever, you know, I get it. Whatever, I get the anger, but I just don't. I'm not invested in it. I don't really care. But the funniest part to me was the fact that Asian people started getting pissed about it. And then, like, we had, like, college white girls yelling at Asian people, even though it's, like, their culture, which is always fun to see. Now, to be fair, white women are always the ones educating all of us on what we should say or do and things that are proper in all parts of the world, not just the Western world, luckily, except for the Middle East. They don't worry about that. But it was funny because the first thing I see from Assassin's Creed is, like, the dude just making out with another dude. I'm just like, oh, damn. They made him gay. Rest in peace. Hey, man, that's what they do. That's what they do. Make him gay. Make him gay. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I appreciate you. For your pink boy, you are the man, the myth, the legend. Juicy Booch with $1. Juicy Booch with $2. Love Kitty. Appreciate you. Juicy Booch. Appreciate you, man. GZF says, oh, shiznit. Is this the racer in the new Nascar game? Sure is. Sure is, my man. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. GZF. GZ. So we're going to talk about that. Or not Assassin's Creed. I ain't talking about no damn Assassin's Creed. But we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're also going to talk about something that I just saw like 20 minutes ago. And I want to discuss it because I think people need to understand something. And I've had this conversation with so many people, and it's like it's this very interesting revelation that no one ever realized. They never realized it until you say it. So I'm going to say it and see how you guys react to it. Okay. And we'll start off there, and then we're going to move on. So 12 likes away from 100, son. 12 whole likes away, boys. 12 whole likes away. First, Best Gigi says, don't throw me in that mix because I'm a white grandma. So it's not you. So it's specifically women. And now every now and then they're like 50, 60, 70. But the vast majority are 24 years old to 38 or 40 max. That's like the mass part of these people. And the issue is they're not worried about policy. They're not worried about social issues. They're not worried about people. They're not worried about violence or protests or anything. The only thing that they are worried about, bar none, and I mean bar none, is proving to faceless people that they're morally superior and good people. They can give two shits how they do it or how it affects anybody else. There's a reason why the conservative shift, the last cycle, every single demographic increased drastically. Does not matter who it is. Black, Hispanic, white, Asian, every single demographic swung hard conservative. because they started getting wind of a lot of the crazy shit that normies didn't really know about. Like people in rural America wasn't hearing about certain things. Every demographic across the board shifted except for one. And that's that 24 to 38-year-old white woman. They actually went the other direction, which makes no sense. But when you think about the current, I guess, landscape of political issues right now, the only thing the left has is pretending that they are good people. That's it. They don't have policy. They don't have anything that works. They don't have people in power that are not below the age of 85 and freaking psycho, except for like 3 people. They don't practice what they preach, nor believe what they preach. Right? Yet, the only thing they have is we're good people. And that's it. That is their only thing. We are good people. We're pretending we're good people and we want to help people without actually doing any of the things. And people are tired of waiting for them to do the things. So they just started voting the other way. They're like, fuck this. You can say you're good all you want, but if you're not good or don't prove you're good or actually do good things, no one's going to believe you're good for very long. Right? It's kind of like, what's the age-old like meme? It's like conservatives say, go fuck yourself. And Democrats say, go fuck yourself with a heart emoji beside it. And then BLM, hashtag BLM. That's how that works. That's the one thing about conservatives. At least they'll tell you they don't give a fuck. At some point, you just want somebody to be honest with you. That's all you want, man. Just be honest with me. We don't care. Thank you. Just tell me that. Tell me you don't care, and I'll be happy with that. But don't pretend you care about me, okay? And try to base every single policy or issue you have when it comes to the political spectrum as, well, we care. We care. It's like, bro, I'm 35. That don't work on me anymore. Okay? They don't work. Oh, I don't care about people. I care about everybody. No, you don't. No one cares. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. You know? All right. Anyways, like the stream, boys. We're almost to, oh, we know we hit 100. Wow, we hit 100 finally after 15 minutes, you bitches. Damn it, Sean. Yeah. All right, boys. We are a tenth of the way to Naked Snake. Let's continue. Let me get the chat. Where's my chat at? Hey, I have the Rumble chat. Hey, people in the Rumble chat. How you doing, baby? Rumble's going to rumble. I doubt it. I'm a 2-cent Rumble rant away from $30,000 in Rumble rants. Can you believe it? All right. So this is something I'm going to talk about real quick, and I want to get y'all's opinion on it. Okay, in the chat. I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is not really political. This is more just like normal human stuff. But we're going to talk about it anyway, and you're going to be pissed, and I'm excited for the pissiness. So here we go, boys. And there's a point to this, and I want to know the point. So this says right here, I'm not even 20. What's your excuse? And it's obvious that this couple bought a house, right? So they bought a house and they're 20, which is pretty cool, right? That's pretty fine, right? Now the actual expose is in the reply, which says she will be getting fooked in the same house when you're deployed. I promise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Herein lies the problem. That is true. That reply is 1,000% true. Get ready for it. Okay? A lot of people like to, oh, well, you travel, you're overseas, you're gone for 6 months at a time, you're a truck driver, what are you doing? You're not home? And then people are like, oh, wait, like your wife, though, she's there. So what's happening with that? There's a Jody coming by, right? And then people always give you the same bullshit. Oh, no, she would never do that. No, dude, nah, we love each other. And I'm like, listen. All you have to ask yourself, and this will answer your question for you immediately, right? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? As a man, okay, as a man, ask yourself, is your wife celibate? What's the answer, chat? Is your wife celibate? I'm waiting. Tell me. Hey, Hunter Brooks with the first Rumble rant. Thank you, baby. Love you, dude. Love you, baby. Hey, we are now over $30,000 in Rumble rants, my boy. Buy her a toy, bro. Is your wife celibate? Doesn't answer the question. Flightless says no. 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 Unless your wife is a nun, which doesn't make sense because nun, or she has no lower body. Then she's not celibate. Does that mean she only has sex with you? No, that means she has sex. She doesn't have sex at all. Joke's on you, I'm single. Listen here, bitch. This ain't for you, Tony Cowboy Show. No. That means she doesn't have sex at all. Because when you're deployed for 6 to 8 to 9 months, sometimes longer, my friend Josh was deployed for 2 years at one point. Now, I don't know how it works anymore. Maybe it's different modern day. But back then, it was a long time. He was gone for 18 months or something. You know what I'm saying? So is your wife celibate? If your answer is no, she's not, then yes. She's having sex with other people when you're deployed. She's not celibate. What? I always see this shit and it blows my mind. I see posts like this and there's people defending it like, oh, no, she'd never do that. And I'm like, oh, she's celibate? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what? What do you mean she's not? Huh? Wait a second. She's not celibate. So that means she's having sex. Yeah. You're not there for 9 months. You're not home. Who's she having sex with? And then to see the revelation. I've said this to people before. And to see the gears turning in a dude's head when it's the first time they've ever realized that simple thought, like the gears turning, they're like, and then they just repeat the same phrase. They're like, but she would never do that. I'm like, oh, so she's celibate, right? No shit. I had this conversation with somebody like a year ago. And they were talking about how, you know, they weren't like, now this is a little bit of a different situation because this guy wasn't military. He was just telling me that he didn't like, he's married, right? So he's married. And whilst being married, he said that he didn't have, like, him and his wife didn't have sex at all. Like once a year, maybe once a year, which is insane already, right? That's already insane. But what's even more insane is, you know, his wife would regularly, like once or twice a month, go stay in another state with a friend for like a week at a time. And I'm like, what do you mean she'll go stay with a friend for a week at a time? He's like, yeah, she does it like every other week. She'll go out, she'll go to another state, like one of her friends, and she'll stay there for like a week. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm like, dude, like, and I was like really transparent. I was like, dude, she's having sex with other dudes, man. And he's like, no, she would never do that. And I'm like, so she's celibate? And he's like, no. And I'm like, and then to see the gears turning in his head, he was like, his like face immediately dropped. He's like, oh, it's like the first time he's ever thought about it. And I'm like, bro, women in their early 20s are not celibate. Nor are they just not having sex for a year at a time when they're attractive and 20. Dude, like, stop being naive. You're killing me. You're killing me. God. What's up, Andy Ackerman? How you doing, baby? You're hilarious if you think she's not on the prowl in your house and you've been gone. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. You gone for months, bro. And that's not necessarily, and I'm not even like saying women are bad, right? That's not the point here. This is not a women are bad thing. I'm not celibate. I would never, ever engage in a relationship with somebody that's going to be gone for a year. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I would never enter into that relationship. Well, I'll be gone. I got to go to Japan for a year and I'll come back. No. I require like a sexual relationship, like often. And I'm not going to be celibate for a year. It's not going to happen. I'm not fucking 80. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a guy and you're going into the military and you're like 17, 18, 19, yeah, you probably shouldn't get married. And I don't know why dudes keep doing this shit. If you're going into the military where you're going to be deployed for a year at a time, you stop getting married. Because your 20-year-old girlfriend and or wife is not celibate. And you shouldn't pretend and or act like they should be. Okay? We're humans and our like sexual prime is a couple years. And I ain't wasting that shit. Anyways. Anyway. Look at that. Even Ashley knows. She's like, we all bad. What's up? That's what I'm saying. And I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying women are sexually active. And you're not going to, if you expect them to not be, good luck. All right, boys. Anyways, I just want to talk about that. Like the stream, bitches. Like the stream or forever hold your ass, cheeks. The bumping money, which women end up spending. Oh, no. Bumping money? What's up, Patrick Power? How you doing, buddy? My boy Patrick Power be hanging out all the time. I'm glad you're here, man. Oh, my God. Did I really? Hold on. I love how I have tabs open with stuff I'm going to talk about. And then my dumb ass decides to like click off of the thing I was looking at. Oh. All right. I'm going to talk about this. I want to get your opinion on this, Sean. We're freestyling on the stream today, on the show today. By the way, guys, if you do not know, Friday, I'm heading to Pensacola, Florida. Got my house sitter ready to go. And I'm going to be racing Pensacola Saturday. So if you're close, let me know. We'll say hi. And then next week, I am making my NASCAR debut at Martinsville. Gonna be wild. Wild. All right. Anyways, get the Oblivion sign down. You disgracing the... Wait, what? Saxon, what the fuck? Wait, hold on, Saxon. What the hell does Oblivion have to do with anything right now? And how am I disgracing Oblivion? Answer. Elaborate. Oblivion is everything to me. How many hours I have in Oblivion? Thousands. It was my first gaming stream on YouTube ever. In 2019. Where are you from? Alabama. I don't know. It just hit damn Saxon, you son bitch. Yeah. Damn, come a little further down south in Florida and I can make it to Pensacola. As far as hell. Well, I was in Daytona. And I destroyed everything. All right, anyway, it was not a good weekend. All right, so let's talk about Tesla for a second. Because it's starting to get kind of fun to watch this whole thing play out. The whole Tesla thing, watching it play out, it's kind of fun. Because it's the same guy every time, right? So, I don't know about you, but I'm not like politically radicalized in any way, shape, or form. You know, I got my own opinions, whatever. But the issue is it's so interesting to see people so hyper radicalized around something that has nothing to do with anything. It's so strange to me. And there's this epidemic of, you know, for a lack of a better word, like terrorists. Because inciting fear to get people to change how they think is terrorism. So that's just the definition. So for some odd reason, normal, and I don't even know if I should say normal, but normal ass people are just keying or spitting on or vandalizing just Tesla cars just sitting in parking lots. Keep in mind, the person that owns the Tesla car probably doesn't even have an opinion on the political facade around the Tesla thing, which has nothing to do with anything anyway. It's just a normal ass person. And they probably bought it 5 years ago. And they probably don't even care about politics. And also, they already gave their money to Tesla. So it doesn't accomplish anything other than to make you feel like you're fighting an invisible war. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But people are doing it. Keep in mind, every single late night show host about 6 years ago talked about how they were buying Tesla to save the environment. Well, guess what now? No longer worried about the environment. We're worried about the random ass person that founded Tesla. So here we pretty freaking interesting. Well, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's going to go over the... And keep in mind, Teslas have cameras all around them. So I don't know why people are doing this. But he goes over and just keys a random Tesla. And this is happening like 1,000 times a day. And my favorite part about this entire situation is the people that are doing it are getting charged with a felony. You're getting a felony because you're hyper emotional about politics. You're hyper radicalized about what you're seeing on TV and in your social media circles. You need to turn off your phone. You need to turn off your computer, and you need to build interest, because political radicalization is not a substitute for personality, nor is it a substitute for interest. You're just a big hyper emotional baby. That's what you are. And trying to incite terror into people's hearts to get them to pick your side, or whichever side you think you are, is also not a belief in politics nor an interest. It's just you being a psycho. You think you're battling a war, you think you're taking sides, and all you're doing is getting goddamn felonies. It's so silly. There's so many things you can do. There's so many things you can do to affect your own political environment locally. You can actually get involved. You can try to change your local government in some way, shape, or form. You can call your congressman, but no, you're just for some reason throwing Molotov cocktails or keying random people's cars. That's insanity. And I'm so glad they're getting charged felonies. That makes me feel things in my heart and soul. I just love it so much. I love it so much. It's crazy, man. Oh. Sean says that's some Karen level shit on both sides. You're a dumbass if you feel the need to do that to strange a car that isn't even present, and it being a felony charge is fucking absurd. It should be worse. It should be absolutely worse. It 100% needs to be minimum a felony everywhere until it changes. Until it changes. And I don't really think the mention of both sides really does anything for that, because I do remember the CEO of a company recently getting fired because of political activism on the left, right? And I don't remember anybody burning down their products or shaming their products or protesting their products or attacking their employees or attacking people that buy their products. Right? If a conservative has an issue, usually they just won't buy the product, and that'll be the end of it. So no, I wouldn't necessarily say it's on both sides, because I struggle to find a giant conservative movement to vandalize or attack people's personal property. Right? Or else this wouldn't be a story. Because if there was, let's say 2 years ago, a conservative movement where you were attacking people that didn't even have a political stance, they just existed. Let's say they were wearing black pants, and black pants are just like the thing that means you're a MAGA guy now. I don't remember anybody beating the shit out of people with black pants. Wasn't a thing. It's very strange. You know what I'm saying? Mick Stellar says, you are being shadow banned. Might want to change the title around. I mean, what do I change it to? I want to die. There you go. I changed it to I want to die. That would probably won't work either. But I did put a 3 in there. We can change the thumbnail to like my penis. Hold on. We're having a good time. My streams aren't very serious. Let's do this one. I like this one. This is always my go-to. Anyways, it should be considered domestic terrorism. It shouldn't be considered domestic terrorism if January 6th shouldn't be. Sean. There was hundreds of people that were in prison without a trial for years for January 6th. What do you mean it wasn't considered something? One of my friends that I know from the racing world was in prison for 9 months because they went to the Capitol and filmed. They were in prison for 9 months without trial. And all they did was go to the Capitol and film people. They were like one of our crew people for like the series I used to be in. And that was like the nicest guy in the world. And he was just filming shit. Went to prison for 9 months. I would say that's worse than a felony. I'm just saying. Do you think this guy that keyed the Tesla is going to get 9 months in prison? I doubt it. Without a trial? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Oh my God. And to be fair, Sean, to be fair, and I know you're going to say the opposite, but to be fair, if in 2020, let's say in 2028, right? In 2028, let's say a bunch of people, you know, love and peace and trans rights, whatever the sayings are at that time. What if they stormed the Capitol? Will you feel the same? No. There'll be justifications for it. Well, actually, blah, 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 boo, boo. Remember that? And do you believe there were some cops that died on January 6th, Sean? Tell me, Sean. Tell me, Sean. Well, some of Ubisoft Assassin's Creed. Shut up, Ace. Shut up, Ace Lee. I don't care about your Assassin's Creed. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't care, but yeah. No, they died after January 6th. So why is this? Yeah, and I agree. And there was no one that died after January 6th as a result of anything that happened on January 6th. Right? Only one person died, Ashley Babbitt. I don't know anything about Ashley Babbitt, so I'm not going to argue anything about that. I just know she was there, standing there, and she got shot in the face. Megu Man, what's up, baby? How you doing? Anyways, there's countless examples of this happening right now where people are keying the Teslas, and it's so damn silly. And yes, I 100% think they should get felony charges. 100%. Dude, you get a felony charge where I live if you shoplift something. I would argue destroying somebody's personal property for no reason other than you're radicalized from Reddit probably should be a felony as well. You know? You may... Mick! It's the first time Mick has said something actually really funny. He's got long January 6th. I got that long January. I've been coughing for 9 months. I got the long January 6th. Oh, you killing me, man. You're killing me. Those damn Cybertrucks. Now, to be fair, pure jealousy, Cybertrucks I think are lame. I'm a red-blooded American from Alabama. Cybertrucks are kind of lame. If you put a fat-ass V8 in it, like a 6.7, giant V8, and then you cut the back out to where it wasn't dumb-shaped, I'd probably be all right with it. But I don't like that shit. I think they're lame as hell. But still, I don't think you should key them or catch them on fire. Cummins is better. Oh, you know, baby, you know. My boy knows. Real quick, big shout out to Billy Hatcher. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. We are an orange, a gold, and a red boy from a rainbow night up against the 436 naked snake in a row. That's called an El Camino. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I love them. Would I ever buy one? No, because it's like 8th on my list of cars I would like. And I don't even have the first one. Okay. I don't even have the first one. Okay. Oh, people got arrested. Everybody got arrested, Sean. Everybody got arrested. There were so many people that showed up and filmed and they went to prison for a long time. Yes, if you punch a cop in the face, yeah, you probably should go to prison. I don't think anybody disagrees there. Right? But that's a different issue entirely from vandalizing a car because you don't like the guy that founded the company. That's insanity. Okay? I don't like the guy that founded Chewy. Do you see me vandalizing the Chewy warehouse? No. That's insane. That's dumb. I don't get it. You know? So. Matt says, I like you. You don't have to say you like me before you say something that's disagreeing. That's disingenuous. It's like, hey, man, I actually hate NASCAR, but I'm glad you're doing something. I see that comment like 5 times a day, and I'm like, or you could say, I'm glad you're doing something. You know, when somebody says, oh, I finished painting like this work I've been working on for a month. I finished painting it, and I'm putting it up for auction. You know what I say when somebody says that? I say, oh, dude, that's badass. Hell yeah, congratulations. I don't say, I fucking hate painting and everybody that paints, but I'm glad you paint. That doesn't make any sense. I've never understood that shit, and I never will. Right? Very weird. You know? If you want to disagree with me, just disagree like Sean does. I love Sean, but he's a bitch. You're acting as if Republicans don't get their feelings hurt if they see someone living within their means or owning, I don't know, a Vespa. Living within their means or owning a Vespa? I don't even know what this means, man. Matt, I don't know what this means. Living within their means? I drive a 2001 Cherokee. Are you saying like Republicans get pissed when they see my 2001 Cherokee? I have no idea what this means, man. How dare you drive a shitty Cherokee? But Cody, you can afford a Ferrari. No, I cannot. I can only afford a Cherokee, actually. That's why I'm driving it. You know what I'm saying? A Honda Civic? There's no. I have a friend who's a raging conservative that drives a Honda Civic. Anyways. Vespas are lame. Vespas are lame, yes. What's up, creative username? But I would never vandalize a Vespa. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys like the stream. What's up, Salty? How you doing? Why do you hate my Chinese scooters so much, Cody? I hate you and your Chinese scooters, bro. Fidelio! Oh my gosh, is that Matt himself? With an orange boy? Oh my God. Look at this maniac. Hey. Toyota's the best. I don't know about that, but I would love that Toyota truck for 10 grand with no heat. How close Naked Snake, Salty? Not even close, bro. We're not even a 10th of the way there, man. We need some heavy red boys. Oh my gosh, that burp hurt. I agree, John. Thank you, Matt himself. Everybody tell Matt himself he's an attractive man. I love you, dude. I appreciate all your support in these trying times. Thank you. I love you. Get the hell on it, diggity dog on it. Thank you, Matt. We love you, dude. Now we are red and a gold away. Great username, get a Pontiac G8. Oh my God, what the hell is that? Let me Google it. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, Pontiac G8 GX Poo. 6.2 liter LS3 V8 producing 440. Yeah, dude. Somebody that used to live down the road from me had one of those, and they're cool. They kind of don't look very cool, but they're kind of a sleeper. You know, it's like the Chevy SS. Fucking love the Chevy SS. Like the 2016 Chevy SS. Love that car. Sleeper. Thank you, Crave username. I love you, dude. All right. Anyways, let's move on. I just wanted to talk about that for a second. Because I was baiting Sean. I was waiting for Sean to say January 6th. And he did not unimpress me. He worked with me there. He made it clear. And I was happy because I knew that's where we were going. It's like, I don't think you should key a Tesla. It's like, I don't think you should storm the Capitol. Well, for one, I didn't storm the fucking Capitol. What the hell, Sean? What the hell, Sean? Me and Sean are gonna storm the Capitol together. All right, go to prison for 9 months for no reason. Ashley with the first goal, boy, with a smiley face. Oh my God, I love you, Ashley. Thank you so much. I may want to die, but Ashley makes me want to live with that ass. What's up? I mean, the face. What's up? Thank you, Ashley. I love you, Ashley. All right. All right, cool. All right, anyways, what was I going to talk about? I had something else. Harry Sisson. Oh my God, boys. Fucking Harry Sisson. I'm excited about Harry. We're going to talk about Harry right now, and you're going to shit your pants. So if you guys don't know who Harry Sisson is, if you don't know, that's weird, actually, because he's been shoved down our throats. He's like this weird Muppet-looking kid that looks like he's 16, and he looks like a little Muppet, and hyper effeminate, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But he's hyper effeminate. And he's been getting paid by the DNC for like the last couple years to post on social media and be like, Joe Biden's great and Republicans are gay, like that kind of stuff. And there's been actually a bunch of kids that age, because the DNC was trying to get more like white male voters, and the way they thought they were going to do it was hiring the most effeminate, annoying, screeching like young dudes ever, which I don't understand why they did that. It almost seemed like they were trying to lose, which is like 4D chess that scares me. But that being said, Harry Sisson, he goofed. He goofed. And I'm going to tell you how he goofed. Okay. And there's a bunch of DMs and text messages of Harry acting a little, let's say, out of character. So, long story short, before we actually get into the meat of the issue, Harry Sisson was messaging multiple girls, and I mean multiple girls, fishing for nudes in a weirdly kind of predatory nature. And the way it's predatory is different than a lot of people understand. It's something that you heard more about 5 years ago. Okay. But he was messaging girls trying to get pictures of their ass cheeks and titties and shit. Okay. Now, before we even get into it, there's nothing wrong with talking to chicks and they send you some cheeks. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. So defending Harry there. But here's the issue, and a lot of people are missing this issue entirely. You have to look at it from the perspective of his peers. What is something that everyone said a couple years ago, if anybody with any kind of following was messaging girls and trying to get titties and ass? What would people say? Well, that's predatory because there's a power dynamic, right? So if I was known for messaging girls and like begging for nudes of like a dozen girls that just happen to be in the chat or happen to be viewers of my channel or in a Discord or something to that nature, right? And I'm messaging please send me ass cheeks. Oh, girl, what's up? Every day. And then let's say a girl went out and said, oh, Camelot has messaged there's 12 girls came out and said, Camelot messaged them asking for titties. Most people don't care. Here's the issue. They would say, well, that's wrong because there's a power dynamic. Camelot's using his following to get some ass cheeks, right? Power dynamic. That's what they said, which is why I've never hooked up with anybody from my channel. I've never ate their ass. None of that shit. Okay. Is it coming? Maybe, but it's not happened yet because I was a staunch believer of power dynamic bullshit. And not that it was wrong. I wasn't trying to get my ass lit up for it because I think that's lame. Okay. I don't need YouTube to clap an ass cheek. Okay. I got charm. Okay. I got natural charm. Okay. Look at my hair. It's perfect. All right. But that being said, PDH, Patrick Power, I knew PDH when she was 23. 2 years before I ever even started YouTube. Okay. I met Tiny One Badger 2 years before I started YouTube. So those are my girls for like the longest time. Anyways, so I've never really jumped into the pool. Okay. Trust me. I could have ate Sonia's ass, but I did not eat Sonia's ass. Okay. Could have done it though. She'd tell you if she's in the chat, she'd be like, yeah, dude. Hey, I would have let him. All right. That's the kind of relationship me and Sonia have. But I didn't do anything because I wouldn't do those things. Power dynamics. Gross. So that being said, You have to look at it from the people that would judge him from that spectrum, right? Harry Sisson was definitely leveraging his fame and following and social media to try to have sex with women. 100%. 100% was doing that, right? Herein lies the issue. So we're going to jump into it. And also, it gets spicy in the DMs. He starts calling women crazy, insane. Their experiences are invalid. Another thing that you're not allowed to do if you occupy that space. You're not allowed to call women insane and imply their experiences are not valid, which is what Harry did. And that's why he deserves to get cooked. He does not deserve to get cooked for trying to clap some cheeks, okay? Because I love the ass. Ass cheeks, bro, a girl walk around my house. I can get up in the morning hungover, go sit in the shower in my shame with the heat raining over me, get out of the shower, feel like balls. Girl walks by in an XL shirt and a thong and reaches up on the top shelf to grab something, and I see two ass cheeks. I'm on fire. I am on fire. Okay? So I get it. But we got to dive into this and dissect it. Speaking of dissecting it, for me, it's a Ram TRX. Yeah, my dick's small. I have a 6.7 Cummins 2500 Bighorn. It's my big ass truck. It's paid off, and I'll never let anybody touch it. Because when it's gone, bro. It's all I got left of my past life. I sold everything, man. Thank you, Patrick. I love you. By the way, Squid! Orange boy! Harry Sisson might be the first gay that was outed as straight. I saw that meme today. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Thank you so much. The Squid! Welcome back, buddy. I feel like I haven't seen you in a few streams. Hope you're doing well. Oop, don't call that woman insane. That's what I'm saying, Ashley. You already know, baby. Ashley knows. She's a smart girl. She got a nice face, good cheeks. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you, Squid. I love you. Appreciate you. Dan A says, hey, Ashley. Look at Dan. Listen, Dan. Don't you be coming after my crew, okay? They're mine. Thank you, Dan, for the 15 months. And it looks like we have a rainbow night. We are halfway to Naked Snake. Kissing girls is gay. They suck dick. And that means you like dick. Rainbow night. Keep it up, dick sucker. Oh, my God. Matt himself with $100 super chat. And we are officially halfway to Naked Snake. Matt himself, the man, the myth, the legend, and also very attractive. I'm very jealous. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, dude. You're the man. Maggie Man says you're going to be seeing today. If we hit it, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Make sure you guys like the stream, please. Thank you, Matt. Love you, dude. Appreciate that, man. I really, really do. Matt is the goat. Thank you, buddy. Kissing girls is gay. I do agree with that. Rage, thank you for coming to member, dude. Rage. All right. Let's continue. First and foremost, I still struggle to believe Harry is straight. And this is why. So this is something Harry sent a girl on Snapchat. Now, granted, she says don't. So you can see what's going on right here, right? These girls are into it, but one of them was a little crazy and it ruined everything. Harry said, I'd fook you raw after wine tasting, but that's just me. After wine tasting? What the hell, Harry? What the hell are you doing, Harry? After wine tasting. Oh, yes, after some wine, I'll have sex with you raw. Harry, what are you trying to do, Harry? What are you trying to do? Very, very silly. Very, very silly. Also, by the way, Harry's friend is also getting accused of the same thing, which is not surprising because they're hyper, like, testosterone-fueled, like, 19, 20-year-old men. Of course that they're trying to bang chicks. Like, that. Why is that such a surprise, right? How is that such a surprise that you have young men wanting to bang women? Like, and everybody's like, oh, wow, it's crazy. This is crazy, right? If I was Harry Sisson, you know what I'd do? You know what I'd do? I would just tweet out, I love ass, and I'm not going to apologize for it. And everybody would say he's based. Even people on the left would be like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. What does this guy even look like? Oh, I'll show you right now. Here you go. He's this guy right here. That's him. That's Harry Sisson. He's already got a really hyper receding hairline for somebody that young, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Probably because he's stressed out. So let's read these. These are the DMs. By the way, this is something you never do. And I know this from experience, okay? Look, I don't belong to any particular group of people, but I know for a fact you never call a girl insane. Ever. That doesn't make your position stronger. It makes you look like you're gaslighting them. Okay? You have to use tact here. And I'm not saying it's because they may not be insane or not. I'm saying you have to use tact. Okay? I had a girl a couple years ago. Here's a small story time for how this almost happened to me. Had a girl a couple years ago, not from YouTube, by the way. I was a YouTuber at the time, but this was not from YouTube. She didn't know me from YouTube. But she found out, obviously, as we were hanging out, that I was on YouTube. And she, of course, we hooked up because that's what you do, right? Like, she's a young girl. I'm a young, budding young man, strapping young lad. And she's like, hey, put your pee-pee on my face. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. So that's what you do. That's just what we do, right? And then it was over and that was fine. But then she started like saying, hey, like we need to be in a relationship. And I'm like, what? No, because I only hung out with her once. And she's like, we got to be in a relationship right now. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? No, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Like, no shit. It's like a one night thing. And she was fucking going through it. Like, my text box was huge. She was sending me paragraphs on how I led her on to believe I was going to marry her or something. It was weird, man. And I said none of these things. So at one point, that's why you don't stick your dick in crazy, Sean. Sometimes you don't know they're crazy until after. Okay. And she was very attractive. So that being said, so finally she gets to the point where she's like, oh yeah, Cody does YouTube. Therefore, I can destroy his life. So she texts me and on Snapchat, by the way, and she says that she's going to tell people that I graped her and post it to Twitter and see how I'm going to navigate that. And she tried to use that reasoning as to force me into a relationship with her. It was very strange. And I screenshotted it. On Snapchat. And if you guys don't know how Snapchat works, it lets the person on the other end of that know when you screenshot. It lets them know. And she immediately said, why did you screenshot that? And I'm like, because I didn't do anything wrong. And you just said you're going to tell people this. So I'm going to have receipts. And she immediately stopped talking to me and said she was sorry. And I didn't hear from her for like a year. Because I ain't going down like that. All right. But Harry apparently was flying too close to the sun here. So after these accusations came out, here's what Harry had to say. He broke the first cardinal rule. Well, yeah, Green Ninja. Yeah, I'm in my 30s, of course. And her name's PDH. No, she would never do anything like that. Yeah, Mukada Guang. Yes. Yes, agreed. Harry says, you're making insane accusations right now. Keyword, insane. This is what Harry Sisson sent to a girl. What you're saying is insane. You've created this conspiracy in your head and you won't even discuss it. He called her insane, claimed she made up a fake scenario in her head, also implying she's insane, and then gaslit her to say, you created this, and it's not true. Now, look, What he is saying may be true, but he's using zero tact here. Zero tact. Okay. You gotta toe the line with these situations. Don't say anything crazy because she gonna screenshot it. He said, this is what Harry said. He said, this is truly insane. Like Hannah, you don't know anything about Camille in this entire situation, nor do you know what Chris and I dealt with when it came to Camille. The idea that I would try to protect someone who did something wrong is truly ridiculous. And the idea that I would try to protect him with how he treated Chris and blah, 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 blah. And this is also the conversation. And we're going to get into the allegations as well. So don't worry about that. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Actually, by definition, you did provide me with evidence against doing so. Therefore, you advised me to not take action. Harry says, no, I did not. They say, and when I said, what if I get parents' advice, you still advised against it. Nope, that's not true. I advised against that for Twitter, not for police report. See, you just totally misinterpreted what I said. This is crazy. He keeps calling this person crazy. Stop with the buzzwords, Harry. This whole vocabulary of insane and conspiracy theory is very manipulative, even if you don't think it comes across like that. 100% I agree with that, right? So here's the allegations, by the way. Damn, you sexy. Harry Sisson convinced 11 different women that he had no roster and he respected them for more than their bodies. He's saying this to have sex with them. What's up, Iron Oxide? How you doing, dude? While persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat, including one from a domestic abuse survivor. When the women discovered each other one by one, he called them all insane and attempted to coerce one of them into telling the public that the photos were fake. The photos of the Snapchat were fake. A request to the reader: set political differences aside. I believe both sides of the aisle can agree that this is unacceptable behavior from a man-child with collectively over 2 million followers. And that is legitimate to a degree. Now, I will not ever shame a man for getting some ass. And I will also not shame a man for dating multiple women at a time. Now, it gets a little tricky when you start lying about your intentions. If you're hanging out with a girl and you know you have the goods, to be fair, you can tell a girl up front that you're just trying to have fun, and most girls are cool with it. Like, girls kind of want that as well. Now, a lot of girls use that as an excuse to try to change you, but that also works. But be straight up, like Makuta said. Just be straight up. Hey, girl, I'd like to clap your ass. What's up? And then you clap their ass. And then but sometimes it will come back on you like this. But you got to have the receipt. Harry was telling every one of these girls that he loved them. He thought they were great. He could probably date them. And it energized. And this is how this works from a social media standpoint. These women were enticed to woo Harry, because if they woo Harry, they're going to instantly be famous because they're dating Harry Sisson. That's the power dynamic. That's the power dynamic. That is why people should be upset. He has 2 million followers on Twitter. He's paid by the DNC. He's heavily influential, which is weird, in my opinion. And he's using this to have sex with women or getting nudes from women. That is tricky. That is kind of bordering on not okay, in my opinion. It is never not okay to try to clap some cheeks. I'm all about that. But he 100% is leveraging his following to try to have sex with women. Right? Now, what about the women? Is it the woman's fault? To a degree, sure. Yes, all these different women, for some reason, thought they were going to be dating Harry Sisson, and he's famous, kind of. Keep in mind, fame on social media is almost as good as normal fame, right? And if they date him, they're going to be famous too, right? But they hold this naive view that they're the only one. And unfortunately, women have to go through this to kind of learn. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Women have to learn that most guys you come in contact with are not going to be straight up. Most guys are going to tell you whatever you want to hear to try to get your draws off. It's actually kind of rare to find guys that will just say, like, hey, I'm not trying to date you, but like we can hang out and drink a little, winky face. When I was on Tinder back in the day, every girl would ask me, "What are you looking for on Tinder? What are you looking for?" And I would tell them every single time, I am not interested in relationships. I got a lot going on, but I'd love to make friends and hang out and like maybe drink or something, like smiley face. And every single time the girl will be like, "Yeah, cool, me too." And they'd come hang out with me. And it almost never ended poorly. Now there was one or two girls that were like, "You son of a bitch." And I'm like, "What?" I told you, bitch. But still, that's how you should do it. Now, but these girls, it may be their first time, right? Especially when it's somebody that has a giant social media empire behind them. If a famous person messages Makuta right now, this is a hypothetical, Makuta. Let's say Chris Hemsworth messages you and he's like, "Hey man, I like your style. Like, you know, you're interesting in a way that women are not usually interesting. You know, I'd love to get to know you and like maybe things will go further." And then you go over there and you take his drawers off and then you leave and then you don't talk to him again. You gonna be pissed? Or are you gonna understand that it's Chris Hemsworth and you should have known that you were not gonna be married to Chris Hemsworth? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Helena? How you doing? Who's that? He's Thor in the Avengers movies. He's an attractive man. Okay, is all I'm saying. And he's famous. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know, power dynamics. These young girls should not have expected Harry Sisson to randomly message them and then, "Oh, I would love to be in a relationship with you, girl." What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? He's not going to date you. You're insane, right? And that's kind of on them. And it's actually pretty good for them to learn these things. It's good for them to learn this early on that men are going to say whatever to have sex with you. You know? Yeah, look at you, Makuta. Exactly. What's up, Ballard? He's married with kids. I'm not saying literally, unlike student. Damn you. Unlike law student. Am I saying literally? No. That's why it's called a hypothetical, baby. It's a hypothetical, baby. You goober. Anyways, perfectly symmetrical anatomy of a male. I agree with that shit. God, I wish I had his body. But no, I was fat my whole life. So I have a tiny little fat deposit in my lower belly that is always there unless I'm at like 8% body fat. I will look in the mirror at the gym, my chest, my arms, veins shred. I'm like, damn, I'm looking good. And I got a little floop on the bottom of my belly and it pisses me off. I'm like, man, if only I wasn't fat growing up, that would have never been there. And I would, even out of season, I would have a good core. I've seen dudes with 20% body fat and their cores just look solid. Like a V shape and it's like kind of flat. Look at PDH. You know Makuta. PDH could get to 160 pounds and she'd still have a flat stomach. It's frustrating. I wish that was me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. How you do it is how it should be. Maybe it's because I'm older. In my opinion, it's better to just be honest and not confuse late. Yeah, dude. And that's like you said, you're older. Like I'm older, right? We both understand. You know, most women will understand this easily at 30, right? Most women will understand this by 30. Most guys still don't because they're not as sexually active. Let's be honest. Like, I know that there's studies claiming that women actually have lower body. Yeah, eat my ass. Go fuck yourself. No, they don't. They lie on the surveys. Find you an honest girl that's very, very open with you and ask her how many guys she's been with. And it's going to be 30 or more at the age of 26. Because they can just do it whenever they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So at any rate, most women at that age will understand that if you just tell them, hey, I just kind of want to empty my balls and you're cute and you're kind of cool. Most chicks that are trying to get their balls emptied as well, they're like, yeah, dude, fuck. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But Harry Sisson is preying on these young, dumb, like, and I shouldn't say dumb, I should say naive. You need the life experience. And Harry's preying on them. And he's using his giant following to leverage these nudes. And it's good that this is coming out. I don't necessarily think he's hyper in the wrong. I do think he's a degree in the wrong for sure. And it should definitely come out. And he should get flamed a little bit. Because to be fair, Harry has tweeted 10,000 times that we're going to lose women's rights and we need to protect women. But he's also trying to manipulate women to see them naked and have sex with them. So he definitely doesn't believe what he says. So that's good for that to get out because it proves that he's just a guy like everyone else. He's not some saint. He loves ass and he will manipulate girls to get that ass, just like almost every other guy out there. Right? Agree, Rage, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. And also the power dynamics is a little spicy for me. 2 million followers, that's a lot. What the hell does that mean, Carrie? Why are you and Sean doing this to me? Make sure you like the stream, by the way. We're almost at 200. And we're halfway to Naked Snake. We're halfway to Naked Snake. Thanks, Matt. Love you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. All right. Oh, he'll double down and deny. He needs to get out in front of it. But again, he's young and stupid. He doesn't understand the ramifications. You know, if I was caught, bro, I've been caught before with my pants down, right? In my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, oops, and shit came to light. And I'm like, yep, I fucking did it. And I'm kind of a dumbass, but my balls hurt and I wanted to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're just transparent, stuff can work out. If you keep digging a hole and be like, oh, they're all lying. Oh, by the way, they're insane. They're wrong. They're building imaginary scenarios. They're unhinged. Also, I love women and we need to protect them. Yeah, you can't believe both, bro. Either women are crazy or you want some cheeks. And if I was Harry Sisson, I would tweet right now. A lot of stuff's coming out about me right now. A lot of stuff's coming out. And a lot of it is true. I did definitely message some chicks and I was excited. I'm a young man and I'm going to be honest. I love asses and titties and I love the female form, but I also love women. And sometimes I probably acted the way I shouldn't, but I love women and I love asses. So, you know, I'm a guy. That's what I do. Or just something simple like I love ass cheeks. Sorry. You know, something. But he's dumb. Bro is 23. He ain't a kid. 23 is a child, man. 23 is a child, ref. And I mean like life experience wise. I don't mean like literally, obviously. When I was 23, I was stupid. I was like the dumbest guy on earth. I think back to when I was 23 and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm stupid. I was stupid as fuck. I was a dumb kid, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure I'll feel the same way when I'm 43. I'll be like, damn, I was stupid when I was 30. I'm probably going to feel that way. Even though I kind of feel like when I hit 27, everything started to make sense. That's kind of how I remember things. So, Makuta says, I was stupid till I turned 25. How old are you now? 25? Oh, my God. Long last name says 18 is an adult. I agree, like in the physical sense. I'm just saying, like life experience. I was really stupid when I was 23. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you should be treated differently at all. I'm just saying I was stupid as fuck. That's all I'm saying. I'm way smarter now than I ever was when I was 20. God, I was so dumb. And I'm not smart now, so take that as you will. But Harry's getting cooked alive, and I would be amiss. I would be amiss if I didn't say it felt good to watch. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying, man. 18 should not be an adult. Wow. I don't necessarily agree because at 18, there's got to be a line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? You got to start holding people accountable. And this is the issue, and this is kind of a different issue entirely, but I'm always really annoyed when I see people get angry because a 30-year-old man banged a 19-year-old girl. Wow, he's such a creep. Wow, they conflate it with like the pedo. And I'm like, for one, no. They're both consenting adults. So chill the fuck out. You may think he's a creep. That's fine. I wouldn't do it. But they're both adults. And if you're going to believe that and you're going to preach against that, you need to preach to raise the age of consent for women. Raise it. Because shouting at the clouds does nothing. If you believe that a 19-year-old girl should not be allowed to hook up with a man that's 35 or vice versa, you need to vocally support the idea of raising the age of consent. That's what you need to do. Call your congressman and start trying to fight for that. Because if women cannot be held accountable at 19, you need to determine when they can be. Is it 30? Should it be legal for women that are 30 and under to have sex? You decide. And if you disagree with that, then you need to change your stance and stop saying 19 is too young. Because you can't believe both. That's all I'm saying. 19 is too young and 30 is insane and too old. Need to change your stance because you can't believe both. All right, let's continue. That's that exactly, Sean. Exactly. We live for that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. What about this? What's this about a 19-year-old girl dating 35-year-old? What's up, Jolly? How you doing? Women who've run out of options only care about that. That's true. Yeah, Salty, you know. Salty knows. It's usually now. To be fair, Salty is hitting the nail on the head here. The only people that care about that are women that are like 32 or 38, 39, 40. Because they're like, I want to be that girl. Sorry, baby. It's over. It's ogre. All right. Unless you like blindly hot, then you might be all right. All right. Here's one of the girls, Michelle, talking about Harry Sisson.
I've been trying to figure out how I want to word a video regarding this. But I think what I'm going to just say is I've never been the woman that has called out behavior like this. I've never been one of these people. And if you have been, fucking props to you. Because I don't think anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this. Yeah. I really, send me how you stop having fucking heart palpitations.
I don't know about that. I'm going to be honest. She's excited. There is not a bone in your body that's scared to talk about this. Bro, you are excited as fuck because you're about to get famous. Come on, dude. You about to be famous. Stop acting like you don't want to be famous. Several women involved have made their stances public, but the videos are not receiving much traction, while Harry Sisson continues to collect millions of views for his videos, claiming that he's a supporter of women and a champion for women's rights. If a man tells you they're a champion of women's rights, like a champion, an overt champion, they just are so selfless, they're all lying. Sorry. It's not wrong to be like, yeah, I want women to succeed. It's not wrong to be like, yeah, I want women to be treated equally. I think that's in easy reason. That's a reasonable stance. But to champion vocally, I'm a champion of women. Yeah, you're lying. you're trying to just say some bullshit. Sorry, I'm a champion. No, come down. Your stance is based in morality, therefore it's bullshit, in my opinion. Does he have the trophies, Twigs, to prove it? Helena, I was kind of thinking that same thing, Helena. I'm like, she kind of dressed a little too sexy. All right, let's continue. Carly, one of Harry's victims, has described the situation in the most detail. Summary of her videos, according to Carly, Harry wooed her from the very beginning and convinced her that he respected her for more than her physical appearance. Uh-oh, he's doing the thing. And convinced her that he respected her for more than appearance. She said even though she's embarrassed to admit it, she created a private chat with Harry that was meant for his eyes only, where she shared explicit photos. He loved it. He loved that I was not entertaining anyone else the way I was entertaining him. Harry told her that she was wifey material. Oh my God, Harry, no. What have you done? He's goofing. Oh no. See, yeah, he's using the words, bro. He is using the words. He knows what he's doing, baby. He's doing the thing, Ashley. And was sold. He was sold on her wife applications. He was implying he was going to marry this girl. Yeah. He's doing the thing. After 6 months of this behavior, he told her he didn't want a commitment. Oh, well, thank God. She accused him of leading her on, to which he admitted to doing. Oh no. But also said he should have made his intentions clear. Yeah, he was starting to get heat. He was starting to get the heat. Directly after this, Harry posted a photo of a thirst trap of him and his new girlfriend on TikTok. Oh no. Oh no. There it is. That's why he did that. Because his girlfriend was about to find out. Oh no. The video shows him lying in bed with a girl while she provocatively swipes her hand across his face. And keep in mind, if you guys haven't been following Harry, I don't even follow him. I muted his ass, but it still pops up. He posted a bunch of pictures of a girl sitting on his lap because I guess he wanted to prove to people that he was like straight, which is fine, I guess. But it's more concerning that people think you're not straight because of your opinion and the way you carry yourself. Prior to the thirst trap, Carly watched Harry go live and observed hickeys on his neck from a different girl. She confronted Harry and he told her that she was overreacting. Uh-oh. Carly had recently been through a traumatic car accident and was dealing with depression at the time. Carly stated that Harry pounced and took advantage of her sadness. Carly decided to go live on TikTok to share her story. And this is when she discovered that during the 9 months that she was talking to Harry, he was leading multiple women on with the exact same excuse and time. He had told them the exact same things and had convinced them to send him explicit messages through Snapchat. Harry had told the other women that he had no roster. So yes, it's very slimy behavior.
I got played by a TikTok influencer for 9 months, and I think it's time that I expose his trashy ass behavior. We started talking in May of last year, right before my birthday, and he like wooed me. He was very kind. I felt really excited and thankful that I found somebody who, at the time, I thought respected me for.
Is that Lost Bullets? The famous Lost Bullets? Holy shit! What's up, dude?
More than my physical appearance, and yeah, I literally could have never imagined or even like fathomed what was going to end up happening after talking for 9 months. I'm really embarrassed to admit this, but I created a private story on Snapchat for just him and named it For Your Eyes Only, and he loved it. He loved the attention that I was giving him and the fact that he knew that I wasn't entertaining anybody else the way I was entertaining him. Within the first 2 to 3 months, he had told me on 2 separate occasions that I was wife material and that he was, quote unquote, sold on my wifey application.
Keep in mind, he's saying that she's wifey material because he's trying to have sex with her. Billy says, we're 280 from Naked Snake. Hello. How are you? Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way.
He was frequently saving my snaps and just like making me feel good about myself, call me beautiful and gorgeous. So it's like, how could I not read into that? 6 months into talking, he suddenly is like, I'm not looking for any commitment and I'm not in a place to find anything long-term right now. I'm just really busy, blah, blah, blah. And like,
which is totally fine. Now, we could also say, maybe Harry did think this girl was wifey material. Maybe he did have feelings for her. But also, that doesn't hold water when we find out there's 11 other girls that he was doing the same thing to at the same time. So that's where it falls apart, unfortunately.
Like, I was understanding. I was fine keeping things casual. However, I couldn't help but feel that he led me on. And he even admitted to that. He's like, yeah, that's on me for like not making my intentions clear. Okay. He tells me a couple more times after that he doesn't want commitment. And then next thing I know, he's posting a soft launch thirst trap of him and his new girlfriend 2 weeks ago. Actually, prior to this, I had found out that he fucked around with somebody else by him going live on TikTok and showing hickeys on his neck.
And to be fair, I'm getting a tinge of psycho jealousy from this girl, but I could be wrong.
That's how I literally found out that he was fucking around. And so I confronted him about it, right? Like any normal person would do. And he got all defensive and started like gaslighting me, basically saying that I was like overreacting and all this stuff. And I was like, you're kidding me, right? Keep in mind, he was well aware of the fact that I was very depressed following a very traumatic car accident that I had been in. And he still took advantage of my sadness. Anywho, I forgot to mention, but we were mutuals on TikTok, mutuals on Instagram. I was his only friend on Facebook, and I have receipts of this, of course, but he's trying to remove me from everything. He demanded that I unsave everything on Snapchat.
Chadwick says this chick's psycho. This could be true, and you may be right, and I don't disagree. The issue is when you play around with fire, shit happens. You do this to enough girls, odds are you're going to find the one that's going to freaking light you up. Hence why I don't do this shit. Okay? I don't do this shit.
Because he had a new girlfriend and it was like out of respect for her. Bro, you don't know the first thing about respecting women. Jump to last night, I find out that he was leading somebody else on at the same time he was leading me on. And my world was shook.
Rip.
I DM'd her because I saw a comment she left on his backup account, I guess is what you could call it. And she was like, oh my God, I think we went through the same thing.
Oh, balls.
And I was like, no freaking way, girl, still. And so long story short, we talked literally probably 6-7 hours last night, exposing everything. Early on in the conversation, she tells me that he had told her in December that he had no roster. What the fuck do you call me? You're talking to me for 7 months at that point, and you're gonna say that you have no roster. I see. She shared screenshots of their conversations. I shared screenshots of ours, and we basically came to the conclusion that he is a despicable, a disgusting fuckboy.
100%. And that's true. Now, here's the issue with that. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The thing that's bad is he's Harry Sisson. He holds a position that he's supposed to like treat women with respect. He's definitely not doing that. There's your number one. Number two is he has 2 million followers on all these different accounts, which is utilizing his following to try to call women that they're wife material so they'll think he's going to date them and then he can get nudes from them. So yeah, he's definitely being gross here. 100% being gross. But it's his brand. Exactly, Ref. It's his brand. You know?
He sits here on his platform with almost 2 million followers and preaches respect for women and leading women, blah, 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 blah. And then he disrespected us so grossly, asked for extremely intimate images, made us both think that we were the only one he was talking to. And then he started dating somebody else. So we have no idea how long she was in the picture. This is just a very broad outline of the story, and I'm more than happy to do a follow-up with.
And to be fair, I had one instance, a different instance from earlier. I had one instance where I told a girl I was talking to multiple girls, and she was totally cool with it. And then we like hung out for like a week, and then we didn't talk for 2 months. Like, no shit, we didn't even talk for 2 months. And she was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? I haven't talked to you in a while. And I was like, oh, nothing. I'm just hanging out with this girl. And she's like, wait, what? You're hanging out with a girl? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, we're not exclusive. And I was like, I have not talked to you. What are you talking about? I was like, absolutely not, LOL. I literally said, absolutely not, LOL. I never said, what? I said I talked to multiple girls. I said I don't do relationships. And then she blocked me. And I was like, okay. What the hell's wrong with you, girl? What the hell's wrong with you?
Your wish is...
God, 8 minutes. Jesus, Mary Joseph. How do you open this? Oh.
Your wish is my command.
All right. Full story time requested. I have SM to say. I have so much to say. I want to see how. Apparently, this is another girl. This is probably the same story that we just read. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Why does she have pictures of this on Snapchat? Does she have these saved? Interesting. How do you save this stuff? I didn't think you could do that. Look at Harry with his stupid face. Oh my God. God damn it. Oh, he's saying GD. That's not okay. Well, I certainly desire you. Oh no, Harry, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing, Harry? Oh my God. Oh my God, Harry, what are you doing? I never lied to you. We were not exclusive, and I made it abundantly clear I didn't want that, and you said that was fine. I haven't done anything that wasn't allowed within the parameters we set. What and why are you screenshotting? Oh, my God. And to be fair to Harry, it's a little hard. You know, we don't have evidence proving the other way. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of rough. He was definitely saying some shady shit, though. Lost Bullet says, I have the weirdest boner right now. $5 Canadian boy. Thank you, Lost Bullets. I also do, too. What's up? Seeing Harry. I don't like how Harry's doing that reaction face where he's holding his face. God, I hate that shit. That's such a like Zoomer thing where they go in every post. They have that face in every post. What are you doing? What is that shit? What do you got? Why you do that? Rather guy. Harry's a massive D-bag, so I'm not sad karma caught up with him, but he should have known women always be keeping receipts. Yep. Like I said, his following, he leveraged it. He definitely manipulated some girls. And I would be completely lying if I claimed that most men don't do that. The issue is his following and his political and moral stances completely go in the face of everything we're seeing here. That's the issue, right? It's what Ref said. It's the brand, right? And he's making it to where his brand is definitely not, what is the word? His brand is definitely not genuine. Oh, look at him. There's something about this that I just can't deal with right now. God, that ass is fat, and it's just Harry's fucking face. It's just Harry's face, and it says, God, that ass is fat. I love it, man. I'm loving this, dude. This is great. God, that ass is shit. Look at him. Look at it. Oh, what a lovely day this is. He respects women so much. He respects them. Let's see what else we got. Looks amazing, bruh. You can see the reflection. Oh, wait, no, that's it. Why is he holding his face again? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Couldn't agree more. Beautiful me. He's always mewing, but it doesn't look good. Quote from Carly says, I'm fighting for accountability, not for myself, but on behalf of everyone who believed this guy was someone he's not. To this day, he has yet to acknowledge that he did anything wrong, and that's really sad. However, I have to say that I'm beyond blessed. I'm frankly shocked to have connected with so many amazing people over this experience. Thank you for confirming that my feelings throughout these 9 months were valid. Yeah, and here's the issue. If this was a random ass dude, I would just say he's based. Like a random ass dude, like at the gym, he's like got multiple girls. That's based. Here's the issue. That guy at the gym will tell you out front and open that he's clapping some bitches. He's not going to tell you in behind closed doors or in front of all his friends that he believes all women, he supports women overtly, and he is just a women's rights advocate. He doesn't say that shit. And that's where we have an issue. Chris McGough, I hate current day. Artists have to be saints. The guys from Motley Crue showed a phone receiver of a girl's ass and made her freak out. Yes, but see, that's the brand, Kristen McGough. You're right. The brand, Motley Crue's brand was have sex with as many women as possible, right? Degenerate. If Motley Crue somehow made their fame on saying, we are Motley Crue and our music is about women's equality and their rights, and we overtly support them and we believe everything they say, and they should never be discounted nor manipulated in any way, shape, or form. They are smart and kind and important. And then we find out that they've been shoving phones up asses. Suddenly we're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? All right, boys, let's continue. Make sure you like the stream. Crunch some chin. All right, let's continue. This is a fun little subject. I like this. As more women came forward, it was determined that 11 women were played by Harry. Oh, no. 11? Damn, that's a lot. Harry was making the rounds. Harry was making the rounds, boy.
If he had flat told us, hey, I am talking to other people. When we asked, when all, like a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? Instead, he lied and said he did not have a roster and that he was not talking to anybody.
Which is totally a normal move for most guys. Again, it goes against his brand. Another victim of Harry, Sarah, provided a long, detailed video of her experience. But you can find her full video on TikTok. It says Sarah is a domestic violence survivor. She has posted about her domestic violence experience. Receipts of her and of her ex. Following this experience is when she was convinced by Harry to share photos of herself and was told she was the only woman.
He did inform me that there was no roster, essentially implying I was the only person he was talking to, the only person he was receiving photos from. And I was, again, fine with that. But of course, if you're going to tell me that there's no roster and I'm the only person you're talking to.
Yeah, somebody said is roster a normal term now? We used to call it a harem or the Bobs. Like, I'm being serious. Sarah, he fucking pushed you and dragged you. That's not okay. Yeah, this morning he said the worst part about last night was him putting his hands on me, so I guess I'm not. Harry says, you're literally not overreacting at all. Do not do that so you can find the good in him. He literally came up in front of me and grabbed the back of my hair, like under my hair and scalp, and threw me on the ground. Harry says, do not excuse that behavior. Yeah, that's not some other person. That's him. Any mature person would not do that. See, Harry's trying to do that good guy thing. And I got to get this out there before we continue, because this is very important. Men that claim that they're male feminist or whatever, or they're all like they overtly claim that they're all for equality and they're for women's rights, believe all women. Look, again, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's being vocal about it and having a following based on that, right? I love women. I think women should be able to do whatever they want. I think most people agree with that. Most, right? Here's the issue. Harry is the opposite. And all these dudes that claim to be that way are the first dudes, the first ones that will put their hands on you. Why? Because they feel like they're owed because they aligned with you. The first second that you're friends with like an ultra male feminist dude for 4 months, the first second you reject him, that is one of the more violent people you'll ever deal with, because they feel owed. They're literally Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man. Do you know how much I've sacrificed? That's them. They're paying a monetary, it's currency. It's emotional currency. They're voluntarily giving up all this currency of aligning with you and claiming they're on your side and claiming they're all about you because they think they're going to get something. And as soon as you tell them they're not, that's when shit gets rough. You know? Accusers are generally the perpetrators. Projections like a motherfucker. 100%. Anyways. More of Harry's lies. More of Harry's lies. I love it, dude. Lost bullets with a gold boy? In your opinion, is it more offensive that the virtuous man is a hypocrite behind closed doors, or that the virtuous man is simply a fraud and doesn't believe what he says? The virtuous man is a fraud and doesn't believe what he says. Yeah. Look, like I said earlier, it would be a lie to try to imply that most men are not going to be trying to get in your pants. Right? We're literally wired for that. Men are wired to try to be smashing some pieces. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to have almost all dudes, and I say almost all, probably about 90% of dudes will say whatever it takes to try to get you in bed. That's what they do. So being a hypocrite behind closed doors, that's most of them. You know, even though, to be completely honest, being yourself and being genuine actually works better. But they don't realize that because they're trying to act a certain way. But the guy being a fraud and doesn't believe what he says and has a following built on that, that's more offensive to me. Thank you, Lost Bullets, for a gold boy. We are halfway to Naked Snake. 250. Let me check Rumble before I start saying bullshit. Here we go. Rumble's over. Jago Castro was OD. All right. Oh, no. Mick said change the title. So I was like, I want to die. Here's more of Harry's lies. Harry says, you definitely have a lot to offer, no doubt. I think right now I can't do exclusivity. Not because I'm getting nudes from a bunch of girls or fucking girls and stuff. I don't hook up with anyone ever. He's a good guy. He doesn't hook up with anybody. But because I just don't think I'd be able to commit 100% to something, except for his new girlfriend. Also, since we live in different states, exclusivity would be hard. So I'm not balancing a bunch of girls at once. My mind and energy are just other places right now, and I don't have much more to give. Which, if this was a true statement, that's fine. What's up, Toasty? But saying I'm getting nudes from a bunch of different girls, but saying I don't hook up with anyone, I mean, you're kind of still doing the same thing. It's not that there's a competition. I'm not getting nudes from a bunch of girls or hooking up with a bunch of girls, but he was totally getting nudes from a bunch of girls. So, I mean, hey, look, he's lying. He's definitely lying. So that's that's one thing. One of the women who is terrified of Harry's retaliation has stated that Harry assured her screenshots were all fake, but also told her that he doesn't feel bad about lying about personal things. He told her he didn't lie to her, though. He then asked her if she wouldn't mind telling people that she had seen screenshots for him proving that they were fake, even though she had not. I have provided the evidence for this. However, she does not want to have the screenshots provided publicly. If the status changes, I'll provide receipts. So that doesn't really help us. if that actually happened, that's pretty damning. If Harry told her to delete all the shit or lie on his behalf, yeah, it's pretty fucked. Harry's video of the thirst trap. This is his new girlfriend. God, he's such a goober, man. Bro, change your face. It's like the Catalina wine mixer. Do something with your face. Change your face, or I'm going to change it for you. Harry has not apologized for his behavior and called all these women insane. He shouldn't. Now, I don't know if he should apologize. I think he should just be like, look, I was playing the field and I was talking to girls and I was flying fast and loose and I got carried away. But I love women and I just wanted some of that ass, man. Or just say, I will not apologize for being a lover of the cheeks. I'll be honest with you. Yes, Harry will be fired by the DNC if he said that. But, okay, I agree, Flawless. But he would be called based and immediately be able to change sides. If he tweeted right now, said, I will never apologize for loving them cheeks, then everybody be like, never mind, Harry's badass. That's what would happen. But of course, he'd get fired, and he probably makes several hundreds of thousands of dollars from the DNC every year. So
I have slept all of 1 hour over the last 2 days because of this shit. So you're getting a speed run of my side. Last 2 days because of this shit. So you're getting a speed run of my side, and I'm never fucking talking about this again because this was insanely ridiculous. For me personally, this wasn't that deep in the aspects of relationship issues because I knew that this guy was a player.
I agree, Makuta. No one's really in the right here. The issue is Harry has the following, and and it goes against what he's saying. So Harry's in the wrong here, specifically because it goes against his brand. And whether that's morally wrong is up to you, but it's definitely wrong in the eyes of his brand. So that's the one thing. On the other hand, these women are definitely, unfortunately, they're all young and they're naive and they're learning a lesson here. So, everybody's kind of holding a little bit of accountability here. But yeah, Harry's definitely a goober for this.
We started talking like 2 years ago, stopped talking a few days after New Year's, a few days before the TikTok ban, somewhere in there. And it was on and off for those years, very casual. The part that pissed me off was that this almost cost me a friendship with a really great girl. As you guys know, he was on my live on a panel like right after the election. I let him up on the panel. He was there, whatever. After that, I had said something about wanting more women to get into the debate space, and if he wanted to DM me. And so Reese, my good friend, did. She DM'd me. This was also to find out if him and I were talking because of the way that he acted towards me in the live and the way that I reciprocated.
He's like, we need more women in the space. And she's like, okay. And he's like, all right, send me yes.
Yeah. She DM'd me and asked me if him and I were talking, and I said no because I didn't know her and didn't want people in my business, and I had spent 2 years keeping that violently under wraps from you guys. And then I found out that she was talking to him. And so I backed off. I didn't speak to him after that for a good long while because I'm not going to sit here and compete for a fucking TikToker. And then her and I became friends. She would come up on my panel. We talked on the phone before and after lives constantly. We got really close. And then one day I get a DM. The DM was from this guy. He said, basically, I need you to do me a favor. I said, what was the favor? He said, I need you to block Reese. And me, I wanted to get both sides of the story. And so long story short, I communicated with her. I communicated with him. He told me that everything she told me was fake, a lie, and that she was crazy. And because I knew him for 2 years and because I thought that he was a half decent person, like maybe a player, but a half decent person, I watch her. And that's something I have to take responsibility for is that I allowed a guy to
see, this girl has a level-headed take.
Use me to aid in ostracizing a girl from the internet completely because he didn't like that she talked to her friends and a couple of texts got leaked. The rest of me and him talking was still casual, but I had been in a position at that point where I didn't want something casual anymore. I didn't want to mess around like that anymore. I wanted something serious. I told him so. I basically told him, hey, I'm going to be in DC at this time. If you're not there, I'm taking this as a sign not to talk to you anymore. He said he was going to be there, and then a couple days later said he wasn't going to be there. Took it as a sign, stopped talking to him. He ended up being there, and I violently avoided him while I was there. We did not see each other. We did not interact, but we're in town at the same time.
He was flying too close to the sun because he was talking to different girls, and all these girls were showing up at the same place. And he's like, "Oh, dude, I'm goofing hard."
I wasn't talking to him when he did this soft launch. He wasn't talking to me. However, yes, it is true. He still has things saved in our chats as of right now.
I'm going to be communicating that to get that gone when I get off of here. I don't think the husband would approve of that being there. So yeah, that's my side. If you
Yeah, Makuta, I agree. Shit happens all day, but most people don't have a big public platform. The dude is nasty, but I don't like the girls either, which I'm feeling like she is. Yeah, agreed. 100% agreed. And like the biggest like boo-boo on Harry's part is it just goes against everything he said he believes. And that's kind of what everybody's going to focus on, you know? Another woman who claims to have known Harry for years since they were teens has come forward. She states that Harry is a predator and manipulative and that he's been doing this for a very long time. She also stated that when she first came forward that no one believed her. We believe you, Hannah. And the unfortunate truth and a slight defense to Harry, he's like, if he's been doing this for years, he was like a teenage guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how the world works, man. You're just trying to say whatever you can say to see some cheeks, bro.
Any person who has been a victim of this certain political TikToker, I am always available to talk. If you need support or just somebody to talk to, I'm here. I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. I'm mostly crying because I'm really proud.
Does she have like the cutesy filter on? Because her head and eyes are huge.
Of all of these girls for coming forward, because I know how manipulative and conniving and overall dangerous this political TikToker is. And for so long, because I've been talking about him and his disgusting behavior for over a year now. Nobody believed me. You know, I had a few people that obviously did. It was just like it was never taken serious. And like above all, I'm pissed because he is the same fucking guy that's gonna end up in the fucking political hierarchy that has all of these allegations but has too much power within to ever be actually taken down. That's exactly where he's headed, and he's been heading there for so long. As somebody who's known him since I was 18, and we were incredibly close. We met in person a few times. I really don't care if he makes an apology. I don't care if he takes accountability. I don't care about all that because it's going to be fake, and I can promise you that. And it's going to be gaslighting everybody. He's an incredibly sick individual, fairly perverted.
Sure he is. He's 24. Or he was like probably 20 at this time. Look, again, I'm gonna fire back a little because pretending that it's shocking that a 20-year-old is perverted, like a 20-year-old guy, like, come on, dude. Yeah, he may claim that he's like this political guy and loves women, but come on, dude. Come on. Harry has blocked everybody, blah, 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 and that's the Harry story. It's going to be very interesting to see what Harry says. I doubt he says anything. And if he does, it's going to be apologizing, which I think he shouldn't do. I think he should say, I love women. That's what I think he should do. I love women, and I went a little too hard. But I love women. Let's see what Harry says. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see what people are saying under this. Damn. Oh, damn, Harry. Damn, Harry. Bro. Lost bullets. I'm going to do this nigga's thing. No, you do not have to do that, my friend. I appreciate you, though. I love you. Yeah, dude. And this is what I'm saying. It goes against his brand, dude. If you're saying stuff like this, you better walk the walk, man. Because if you're a political commentator and you have a huge following and you're saying shit like this, you're gonna get goofed. You're gonna get goofed if you do not walk the walk, man. Like all these tweets about him saying Trump bullied and stripped reproductive rights from women. Many voted for it. We failed our daughters, mothers, and sisters. Come on, dude. Come on. I agree, Makuta, 100,000%. Any man that claims they're a feminist to this hyper degree is completely lying. Oh, all right. That's funny. Oh, they're cooking his poor ass. They're cooking him. Him's getting cooked. It's fun to see. I gotta be fair. This is fun to see. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch, man. It's very fun to watch Harry get lit up. I'm enjoying it. Robin says, Camelot, I'd be careful with these people like Sisson. It seems like money grabbing or something else. What do you mean? Like the women are trying to get money grabby? Sure, yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be. Well, I don't know. That's probably why they're talking about it. Let's be honest. Right? Now, the issue is the texts do exist. He was asking multiple women for nudes, and he was completely lying to them. That's one thing. That's true. Now, I don't necessarily think that's super wrong. That's what men do, man, especially young men that are playing the field. You don't have to do that. I don't do that because if you're just transparent, it seems to work better. But he was not transparent. And here's the issue. I don't necessarily see that as a hyper wrong thing. I see the women are being naive. The issue is his entire brand goes against that. So the fact that he even engaged in any of this behavior while simultaneously tweeting that you failed your daughters and your mothers and we love women and blah, blah, you're goofy. You're fucked up. You fucked up. You can't say these things publicly and be the champion for women, but also be playing the game. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with what he did necessarily, other than him having he did utilize his huge following and leveraged it to try to get some nudes. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely goes against his brand. And that's the issue. Right? So if I said like tomorrow, my entire, let's say YouTube career or whatever, I said drinking was stupid and drinking's bad and people that drink are dumb. Like for years. And I made fun of people that drank and I said they're all stupid and moronic and dumb and idiots. And then one day you found out that I actually was an alcoholic and I drank every single day for years. You'd be like, wow, you a liar. Right? Now, here's the issue. I don't see anything wrong with drinking at all. I don't hold that position. But if I did, and then if you found out that I was a hyper alcoholic and I love drinking, I'd be a dumbass. I'd look like a dumbass, right? And that's kind of what's happening here, right? So, yeah, I think the girls probably hold a lot of accountability here. But if this was I'm trying to think of a guy. If this was Russell Brand like 5 years ago and you found out he was texting a bunch of chicks and getting nudes, everybody would be like, well, yeah, it's Russell Brand. Because he doesn't overtly say all this bullshit, right? That's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's make music together. Halfway to Naked Snake Boys, $2.50. $2.50. Make sure you like the stream. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's good, Robin. The peen, it's tiny. It's tiny. Okay. I'm just fun to be around, is what it is. All right. David demanding to get fired. Oh, well, people on the left would, Kellen. 100%. That's kind of not the point, but yeah, no, you're right. People on the left would 100%. They've already done this. People on the left already had a campaign to try to ruin Russell Brand. Right? They already had that campaign. That already happened. It just didn't work because it's Russell Brand. We already knew he banged like probably 1,000 girls. You know what I'm saying? So. Oh, God. I'm getting roasted, boys. I just hope they hold Harry to the same standard. They won't. No, they won't at all, Kellen. He should be held to a higher standard because he holds a higher moral position in his own mind, right? So. But that's neither here nor there, boys. We still on for tomorrow, Makuta? Oh, yeah. What time you coming over? See, everybody, if you're just transparent. What time you coming over, Makuta? What's up? It all works out. It's harmless. We're going to play spades. I'm old, okay? I'm old. Okay? Let me spread them heartstrings. What are you talking about, Robin? What are you talking about? Let me spread my heartstrings. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm going to spread that ass. All right. Okay, let me pull something up. Sorry, guys. Whenever Pills is down, I'm open all day. I am too, man. It's Thursday. Thursday's my off day. And then I got to drive to Pensacola. Got to drive to Pensacola. Yeah. Let me open an incognita. Incognita. Me. All right. Oh. Baby vape hits. Oh, shit. I can't believe it. Fuck. Say that shit in my face. All right. That shit is fun, isn't it, Michaela? I love it. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm crashing out, bros. I'm crashing out, bros. Everybody at GameStop's just crashing out over the trading cards. It sucks, man. Gotta keep burping. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Oh, I got flooped. My head hurts. I gotta take some ibuprofen, boys. I heard you mention earlier in the stream. What about Daytona? I'm not doing Daytona? No. I'll do Daytona. It probably won't. Probably won't do ARCA. I'll probably just do Truck Series Daytona. You know, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I don't think I'll run ARCA Daytona though. The trucks don't like hyper suffer from the aero thing too, which is like freaking got me spooked. It's got me spooked. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. All right. I love it. The Reddit's going crazy over this shit. Going crazy. All right. Sorry guys. I'm pulling up some links here. Better save it, Billy. You better save it, Billy. All right. God, I'm worn out, guys. I'm like about to throw up. I'm about to throw up, man. I just got really nauseous, so give me a second. I got really nauseous for a second, guys. So I'm trying to survive this. All right. We're good. Okay. So let me pull up these super chats real quick. Creative username says you're still not doing Daytona. Probably Trucks and or Xfinity or something. I don't think it'll be ARCA. Because once my sponsorship and stuff, once they start moving to want to do Xfinity and ARCA, or sorry, Xfinity and Trucks, it's probably ARCA's gonna go away. I love it though. I'll probably do one-offs here and there at certain places. Probably not Daytona though. And you meant 2026 500, like the Daytona 500? No, that's not gonna happen. I ain't got $1 million to burn for one race. Billy Hatcher. Here's a yellow. Also, I'm glad I don't date at all. I find it annoying. My sister went through multiple guys already in several years. Well, Billy, to be fair, I don't think you have the option. Ha! Roasted. Roasted. You like that? You like that, Billy? Was that fun? Make sure you guys like to stream in honor of roasting Billy, please. 240 away from Naked Snake, boys. We got time. We got time left. We got about 30 minutes left. Easy. Womp, womp, womp. All right. That, and also I want to pull up this video that I have on in the background. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, cool. All right. I got a lot of things going on today, boys. A lot of things. RTU had him on. JBK did not stream to watch it. Who, DSP? Which is kind of hard to get DSP on anything. Pretty weird. I think I've messaged him once, but if I win the lottery, you can win it racing anywhere you want. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You're going to Martinsville, right? April? Let me know. Because I have a list. I have my list right now. And it's currently 6 people. April was gifted a membership by Sean. Isn't that funny? Ain't that funny? Thank you, Sean. What is Flux? Flux is like a entire like blockchain network plus a lot of other things. You know? I'm going to Rockingham. Good. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Sean never gets memberships. Sean's a giver. Okay? Sean's a giver. Speaking of a giver, Lost Bullets with a Canadian Red Boy. Oh my gosh, it may be saved. A Red Boy to watch you chunk it on stream. Hell no. I'm not trying to throw up, bro. I think I took a too big of a hit of a Voop, and it got me. Thank you so much. A Red Boy by Lost Bullets, our Canadian brother from another mother. That puts us exactly 160 from Naked Snake. Or 150. Wait, what did I say? Canadian boys are different. They're slightly different. It's like 150-ish, though. Thank you, Lost Bullets. I appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Tough night, Cecil and John are streaming. Well, see, I try to get Cecil on my show like once a week, and he always tells me I'm a bitch. Thank you, Lost Bullets. We're going to keep his Red Boy up for a minute while we pull up our next stuff. All right. Is this it? We're good to go. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm just making sure I'm good to go here. What's up, Van? Van? Where's my StreamYard? I keep burping and it's terrible. How do you stop sharing, you bastard? Thank you. Patrick said somebody split the 150 with me. Oh, damn, they're throwing down the gauntlet, boys. What's up, Oscar Diaz? How you doing, baby? Cecil left you for Gundam. Well, Gundam gets like 2,000 viewers, though. That makes sense. I mean, that's how it works. I get it. If I pulled out 2,000 to 3,000 viewers, yeah, Cecil will come on the show. I understand, okay? I'm not dumb. Okay? Thank you, Lost Bullets. We love you and we appreciate you. And April with 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Nick. What about our boy? Is our boy coming, April? Is our boy coming? I'm gonna put it on there just in case. Just so I have it on there. I'm in a mood, chat. What do you mean you're in a mood? What does that mean, Lost Bullets? What does that mean, Lost Bullets? Yes? Okay, cool. I got him on there. All right, cool. Thank you, April. We love you. 50 likes away from 300. All right. All right, let's start the next part. The next portion of what we're talking about here. Why are these different windows? Why is this like this? Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah. I don't like how it's formatted. I guess that is normal, actually. Maybe it is normal. Anyways, we're gonna have. That's not right. That's the wrong portion. That's it. All right, cool. I'm gonna read some crash outs. It's gonna be fun, and then we're gonna move on to even something spicier. What are all these gifted memberships? Who is that? Is that Master Lions? Oh my God, it's Master Lions. What's up? Billy Hatcher says yellow for the snake. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I love you. I'm loyal only to Cody. Thank you, Iron Achilles. I love you. Finally, I have one simp. One simp. That's all I wanted. Thank you, Billy, for your gold, boy. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. And don't forget, Master Lions coming in strong with a 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, Master Lions. We love you, dude. We appreciate that, dude. Thank you. We're starting, the super chats are starting to roll hard, boys. They're starting to roll. Master Lions is trying to give. Master Lions is a giver. He's a giver, man. He gives. Thank you, man. I have to drive up to North Carolina next Wednesday and get a seat made for my truck race and NASCAR deal. And then I got to drive to Virginia, and then we'll go to Martinsville. A lot of fun. Let me know a time tomorrow. I'm going to crash out. Probably like 6:30 or 6. Don't make the Canadian embarrass y'all. The Canadian does embarrass everybody. It's weird. I'm from Alabama. I'm as far away almost from Canada as you can get, and the Canadians always support my ass. All right. Where is it at? Okay, wait. Fuck, I hate how StreamYard's not on the same window. I hate that. I hate it. Where'd it go? Okay, here we are. Boys, I tell you. Canadians are welcome. What's up, Bruce Camarge? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Buddy? Doug Samp, what's up, baby? How you doing? Everybody's here today. Oh, love you, Michaela. Thank you. The employees at GameStop are crashing out hard and things are getting worse than we've ever expected. And this is not something that's very surprising. Okay, I've lived it. Okay, don't quote the ancient scripture to me. I was there when it was written, son. I was there when it was written, and oh, it was a bad time. But the CEO's being spicy. Everybody's being spicy. The Reddit is up in flames, and some crazy shit's going down right now, and we're about to jump into it. We're going to jump into it so hard that we're going to die on impact. So before we do that, like the damn video. Okay, like the video. It's very important to your boy to get back on the train, boys. Get back on the train. So anyway, let's jump right into this nonsense. It's pretty damn spicy. Let's go. Look at this. Here we go. Resignation tendered, boys. This was literally 1 day ago. One whole day, boys. It says the time has finally come that I can say goodbye and good riddance to this job. 7 years of my life for a company that is actively trying to destroy itself and bring everyone down who has any love for them, which is nothing strange at this point, especially not in 2025, man. This was the case in 2015, baby. Where you been, diabetes? You may love your store, your coworkers, your manager, and even your regulars, okay? But this company and the decisions that come down from the high hates you. And I would definitely agree with you. Not just the employees who are underpaid, undertrained, overworked, underappreciated, and scammed by the ever-changing metrics so that you can never keep up with what they want from us. No, this company also hates you, the customer. And that is damn true. Need I remind you of the Alabama tax? Now, when I was at GameStop, we had a thing called GPGs. Gameplay guarantees is what they called them. There were 1-year warranties on disc-based games, but they wanted us to put them on everything. Now, this is probably something that's still happening at GameStop, but in my region specifically, the regional director, okay, the regional director, that's like the big guy, and my district manager told me over and over again to add those warranties onto people's transactions without them knowing. It was called the assumptive approach. That's what it was called. My old manager took it a step further and did it to people that didn't speak English, like Hispanics. Any Hispanic person that came into the store, he was adding shit on because they didn't speak English and they couldn't really complain about it. It's pretty evil shit. And that's something that was always going on. And I'm sure it's the same as today. Times don't change. These soulless, money-hungry examples of ineptitude and action don't care about the customer. Power to the players, question marks. Oh my God. Maybe once upon a time, but no more. They are so hell-bent on nickel and diming you for every last ounce of goodwill you may have from your bygone childhood nostalgia. Damn, this is brutal. That they can't see the burning forest from the trees. I give my 2 weeks in to support the poor souls still bound to this ghost ship. Okay, diabetes needs to write books. Because this is the best post I've ever seen on Reddit. This is just beautiful. This made me feel like emotions. I am feeling things right now. Diabetes. Hot diggity damn, my boy. Super chat. Patrick Power. Oh my God. Says, Pinky for your stinky. My boy coming in strong. By the way, he said somebody has to split it with him. He has done his part. Just like we saw in Starship Troopers. I am doing my part. Thank you, Patrick Power. The pink boy has joined the show. Andrew says, what GameStop did you work at? I'm wondering because I'm from Atlanta. I worked at Gadsden, Decatur, Atala, Fort Payne, Boaz, and Fayetteville, Tennessee. I was a store manager for a long time. I was there for 11 years, man. All right. Thank you, Patrick. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. Patrick's back, boys. Everybody loves Patrick. Give him a kiss on his lippies. Thank you, my friend, for supporting the cause. We're so close to the snake. We're almost there. Get on it, diggity dog on it. One red boy gets us there easily. Thank you, Patrick. Love you, dude. Billy, do the pinky. Billy, do the pinky. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you. All right. Patrick's the man, everybody. He's the man of the hour. the man of the hour. Where'd it go? That's not all, though. Have you ever felt like you wasted the best years of your life? Bro, I have been married and divorced. I feel your pain, Terry Jew. It says, I've been with the company for 15 years. I joined the company when I was 20 as a game advisor, which is part-time, like minimum wage employee. A year later, I became an SGA and then an assistant store leader. And an assistant store leader is full-time, relatively speaking. Since then, I've gone through so many store leaders. Each one of them promised me they would do their best to get me promoted to store leader. When they either decided to leave the company, promoted to a higher position, or retire. After over a decade and a half, I finally became a store leader just a month ago. And I just got to put this out there. You do not get promoted at GameStop from store manager. As my district manager told me, they hire from outside the company for anything above store manager. So that is not a pipeline that you can hope for. But at any rate, guess what? Oh God, this is brutal. My store is closing down. I only got to be a bona fide store leader for a month. I asked, and there are no openings that I can transfer to. It's over. I'm 35 years old. God, that sucks, man. The only work experience I've ever had is GameStop. I don't feel I have any marketable skills to get a higher paying job. And that's not true, Terry. The person writing this Reddit post, you actually can get a higher paying job immediately. Just use that manager experience on your resume and you'll be fine. I promise you. I regret not quitting in my early 20s and looking for a better paying job where I could have learned more marketable skills. I see my friends from high school on social media who are now executives or directors or senior level staff at big name corporate companies. They really worked hard to climb up. And I got to say, I don't know where you live, but everybody from high school that I was friends with, all they lead now is either their jail cell or their meth lab. But I'm from Alabama, so we're in different situations. I feel like a failure. I feel so ashamed. I deactivated all my social media. I just want to crawl under a rock and never come out. I feel so foolish thinking I would just be able to be promoted to a higher level position in corporate in this company. God, that sucks. Yeah. You were definitely riding high there. It's now over and I have nothing to show for it. It looks like I'll be starting at the bottom all over again with a 15-year disadvantage compared to others the same age as me. And also, although this is all terrible and very sad, your manager experience will actually go a long way. You can put that on a resume and be hired as a store manager at Lowe's or something. That's almost what happened to me. I quite literally 1 month after leaving GameStop got an offer for $28 an hour at Lowe's for a store manager position. And I turned it down because I got a district manager position at Walmart, which now to think about it, I don't know. To be fair, I would have never started YouTube if I didn't go the path I went. So I'm glad I went that way. But at any rate, you definitely have an avenue of success here. But please just stop doing this. And this is for customers at GameStop. Dear customers, please stop taking your anger out on the store employees. Well, that's never going to happen because people that go into retail stores don't think these people are human. They think that you are there to serve them. You are their slaves. And it's very unfortunate, but that is just the dynamic that we are in. My regional manager shouldn't have to come to my store to deal with issues personally just because you didn't like change to a policy or price. And store employees cannot change decisions, policies, and rules set by GameStop corporate. In no way, shape, or form should you threaten, harass, or abuse any employees on duty. Never should you damage store property, items, or even center when the store is located over something beyond the store's employees' control. And I've had people quite literally wait outside of my store with a shotgun. So this is what people do. They actually do this. The guy got arrested though, so it's all good. It was because I didn't give him a PS5. PS5s had just came out. Or no, PS4s. It was PS4, wasn't it? Shit, I'm old, man. I think it was PS4. I didn't hold him a PS4 because he didn't reserve one and he wanted to kill me. It was pretty stupid. There have been multiple incidents of things like this between both my stores the last few weeks and more in surrounding stores. And I know my area and district are not the only ones dealing with this. This is not acceptable behavior and not how to handle the situation. We have you on camera and we'll get the police involved. This should never be a thing. To all other stores, any behavior like this, you should report it to your DL, RM, and police 100%. But here's the issue. This will fall on deaf ears. You can see it right now with people like attacking Tesla Cybertrucks and shit. Look, you may not like Tesla for whatever reason. You may not like the Elon Musk or whatever. I get it. But you have people that are going around attacking random people's cars. Keep in mind, it's not Elon's car. It no longer belongs to Tesla. It belongs to an individual, and people are attacking the individual, which makes no sense, right? So people are going to do what they're going to do, and the best thing you can do is de-escalate, which is what I always did. If they wanted to get $5 off, my happy ass put it on there. And you may not be able to do that now, but back then I did that shit. It's supposed to be $5 off. My happy ass price changed that so fast. It was F7 back in the day. I did it hard. But that's not all, boys. The GameStop CEO has decried wokeness and DEI as the company seeks to sell Canadian and French operations. By the way, this is why a lot of people are crashing out on Reddit, because the CEO came out and openly denounced DEI and all that shit. And as you can see, everybody on Reddit are freaking the hell out. They're all super pissed. Now, to be fair, this is Reddit. Everybody on Reddit relatively holds the same opinion, or else they'll get banned, likely. But it says right here, GameStop CEO decried wokeness and DEI. The company announced in a Tuesday release that as a part of its evaluation of its international assets, GameStop intends to pursue a sale of its operations in France and Canada. On the same day, Cohen slammed wokeness and diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in both Canada and France. If you're interested in buying GameStop Canada or Micromania France, high taxes, liberalism, socialism, progressivism, wokeness, and DEI included at no additional cost if you buy today. So he's telling a little bit of a joke. The company said in a December filing with the U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commissions that they have initiated a comprehensive store portfolio optimization review, which involves identifying stores for closure based on manufacturers, including an evaluation on the current market conditions and individual store performance, which is what they've been doing for probably 20 years. I mean, they do it every February, January. While this review is ongoing and a specific set of stores has not been identified for closure, we anticipate that it may result in the closure of a large number of stores that we have closed in the past few years. In the same filing, GameStop said it shuttered its operations in Ireland, Switzerland, Austria, in 2023. During its third quarter of 2024, the company initiated a plan to wind down their operations in Germany, with store operations scheduled to end by the close of the fiscal year. GameStop has 203 stores in Canada, 647 stores in Europe, and it has closed more than 700 since 2020. Whoo, I tell you what. And of course, people on Reddit, as you can see, are not happy about this, because wherever your, I guess, leaders identify politically is how angry some people get. I still love Mark Hamill's Joker, even though I think he's a psycho in real life. And that's just me. What do you think? I need you to comment down below, because this is very important. Comment down below what you think. Is wokeness killing GameStop? Not even the subject of the video. Do you even go in GameStop? What's your favorite memory? Is it the Black Ops 2 midnight release? Because mine's not. Mine is the Halo 3 midnight release. Get the hell on it, diggity doggone it. Very important. Love you, Patrick. Cody didn't make good on our promise? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Oh, Thick Jerry. Carrie, shut your mouth. I'm going to get Thick Jerry one day and not even tell anybody. Cody took our money. Oh, my God. Look at you, Carrie. You silly Willy. You silly Willy. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I have to read that later. Sorry, guys. Got a big-ass wall of text. I'm trying not to get banned, boys. I'm trying not to get banned. Amazing. All right. Okay. Skyrim release was great. Oh, dude, I was going to say that. Skyrim was awesome. We had 184 pre-orders and 300 people showed up. Amazing. Thank you, Patrick. We love you. Ashley, the beautiful Ashley, with a 10 gold boy, has a snake emoji. I love you, Ashley. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're technically a pink boy right now away from Neck of Snake, but, you know, Billy Hatcher's lying in the chat, so it's fine. I'll call it good on behalf of Billy's dumbass. But Billy should drop a pink boy, though. I'm just saying, because you fucking me, Billy. You fucking me. I'm just kidding. It's a joke, Billy. Unlocked law student. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The naked snake lives on. Unlike the law student with a pink boy. We love you, buddy. We love you, buddy. I love you, man. I appreciate it. Billy wasn't factoring in the Canadian dollars. It's fine. It's fine. Billy, Mr. Blackstar, what's up? Thank you so much. Unlike law student and Patrick Power. 2 pink boys. Hell yeah. I love you. I appreciate you. PDH sent me a very long story about The Boy and the Heron and Miyazaki, and I was like, fuck, it's long. So I like bookmarked it so I could read it when I get off. Get Thick Jerry and tell everyone but Carrie. That's the goal. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell everybody except Carrie. What's up, Mr. Blackstar? How you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. CAD dollars do throw me off sometimes, but I don't really care. Billy's such a badass. Billy's such a badass. I don't really care, bro. You're so cool, Billy. Thank you, Patrick. I love you, and thank you, Unlike Law Student. I really appreciate that, man. Big support from the boy. Thank you, baby. Files Archive. Hell no, I'm not playing that bullshit. I didn't play no. Dude, to be fair, Files Archive, I've only played Assassin's Creed like 1, 2, and 3. That's the last time I played them. And I didn't even play them that much. I played the first one a pretty good bit, and the second one a pretty good bit. And then the third one, I played it for like an hour, and then I never played another one. Although I saw Black Flag look pretty cool, but I never played it either. I watched somebody play it, but I always find out. Yeah, okay, Carrie, whatever. Whatever. You missed nothing to note? Good. Perturbed alpaca. Good. Thank you, Unlike Law Student. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Lost Bullets. I love you, dude. I appreciate you. You better cough up that pink boy, Billy. It's on you. You fucked up. It's on you. Or I'm going to have to ban you. And Carrie will love that, by the way. 35 likes to 300, guys. We have something else to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but I keep forgetting. So let's check this out. This is really cool. Let me stop the screen real quick. Close out my incognitas. Incognitas. Thanks to the chat, 42,000 Norwegian Crohn's cat surgery is a hit to the wallet. Oh my God. Cat surgery? Damn. What happened to your cat, Chris McGough? I'm out. Billy. I'm unmod Billy and I'll send nudes. I might want to see that, Sean. Make sure you're holding your natties though, because that's very important. I want Sean in undies with his cane and his natties. And I want you to write Pantera rules on your chest. And I don't know why, but I think it would make sense. You got it. Anyways, getting surgery to become a cat. Oh my God, Lost Bullets. No, I had to, my dog, my German Shepherd, dude, he has to get shit every week. He's old. He gets shots in his ass so he can walk. My German Shepherd has like chronic joint shit because he's old. And just for him to walk, you got to get the jabs, bro. I have to pick him up and put him in my back of my Jeep every 2 weeks. And he weighs 110 pounds. He's a freaking monster. And he's not fat. He's just huge. So I have to deadlift him every time I put him in my Jeep. And you know how he's dead weight, so it feels weird, and he's kind of struggling. He's getting used to it, though. Well, I hope your cat gets better, Chris McGough. All right. I got 8 kittens, and I could not get them out. Water broke 12 a.m. Oh, my God. It's so many kittens, bro. Got all the kittens, man. I do be loving kittens. I have not seen a kitten in real life in a long time. I kind of want to just hold a kitten. I've not seen a kitten in 20 years, and I'm like ready to see a kitten again. I'm ready to see a kitten, man. Please. Hold it. Hold its little dumb ass. I love kittens, man. They're cool. I mean, they suck, but they're cool. All right. Amazing dogs, but they known to have bad hip problems. Yep, he does. He sure does. I'm ready for some puss. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now. Share the kitten wealth, please. So this very interesting video crossed my feed, and I think it's very, very important because I think it's something that I relate to. So we're going to pull it up right now. So like this, give it some love, and of course, it'll be in the description. I want you to check this out real quick. This is very interesting stuff. This video is why am I 30 years old and working a dead end retail job? Very interesting stuff. Check this out real quick. Let's just jump right into this.
Didn't feel like recording today, man, but I should have got that on camera. That would have been pretty freaking nice. Oh, dude, what a loser. Oh, it's so crazy picking up bills for beer spills too.
Poor guy, man. That's even worse than what I had to go through. Now, granted, the guy did take a giant dump in my store one time, so that sucked. But I didn't clean it up. No, thank you.
Great. My boss is gonna be so pissed, dude. I broke all these beers. Look at this. These are all my beers, besides the Modelo pack. She's gonna absolutely rip my shit apart tomorrow. I hope she doesn't.
You know how many dudes would shotgun them things?
She doesn't normally, but that's a lot of beer that I wasted. I don't know. I'm not having a good day. I got a lot of bad news yesterday, which I'll tell you guys about. Well, I'll tell you about it right now. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. My mom, dude, yesterday, she's at risk of losing her job and got fired. And so it's pretty stressful because she could lose her whole retirement where she's been there for 25 years. And like, I don't know what to think about it. I can't talk about her job or anything because she does something that can't be on YouTube. But
that's pretty crazy that you can get fired from a job that far in and lose your entire retirement. That's wild.
I don't know. There's a lot of stressful things happening right now. But I appreciate all you guys. This might be incredibly stupid, but this floor is just really sticky, and I don't know how to get the beer. The bleach finally fixed it, man, but I don't feel like recording in here today. People are just being very slow. People are rude. I don't know. It's one of those days. I washed my jacket this morning, so I got to borrow this like ghetto jacket that I don't like. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood right now, man.
Some people can't even fathom the annoyance and the stress of just being in a mundane retail job every day, dealing with the worst people that exist. Now, look, I'm not going to discount the fact that there's regulars that come into stores and they're actually really cool people. The vast majority of people are mean. They're just mean, man.
But people did want me to, I got a donation, which said, hey, bro, can you talk about like your life and how you got to this point, basically, so I don't have to binge your 1,500 videos. And yeah, we'll talk about that, man. We'll do a little walkthrough down memory lane.
Oh, look at all these people.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
I would imagine working at a convenience store would be way worse than having to deal with little kids lying about Mario being on Xbox.
Appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too, man. All right, people are finally starting to be a little bit nicer. I don't know what happened earlier. Everybody's all pissed off. All right, guys, I'm back home. That was a hell of a day. I'm going to get ready right now to clean my guinea pig's cage. And I just like to give them like a couple treats during because they get kind of crazy. And they really don't like their cage being cleaned. They have like some
Look at the guinea pigs.
They're not going to know what to do with this amount of space. And donating through Super Chat. I can't even believe it, man. This is just like some sort of miracle. You guys are all freaking awesome. I'm going to throw everybody who's donated from the last video into this one right now. So if you donated either like today like the 22nd or later, it'll be in the next video and I'll shout you guys out.
That is a really good feeling when you're working a dead-end retail job and people start to enjoy your content on YouTube. You're like, oh my God, I might have a way out.
This one had so many people that I'm just going to roll their names at the bottom. Thank you guys. And I'm still working on how I'm like shouting out all the super chats during the video. But thank you everybody so much for donating. You guys are single-handedly.
Very interesting stuff. Let me see. He has a bunch of videos I want to check out. I don't know if that's the one I remember. Was 1 month ago? BBDBD. Dude, he's getting freaking hella views right now, though. I'm 30 years old, making $20 an hour, working at 7-11. I tell you what. All right, this must be the one then.
Gonna lift me up out of poverty. All the money is going to my emergency fund, giving some to my grandma, and giving the guinea pigs the guinea pig mansion. And I keep getting the same comment over and over. Hey, bro, why are you in this situation? Why are you 30 years old working at 7-Eleven? What happened in your life that's so horrible? What happened to you? And honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. I just finally kind of woke up at like last year because when I was 20, 21, it was cool. I was working at 7-Eleven, but I ended up going to Star. I was on this really good track. I was going to COD. I was killing my classes, right? And growing up, I had my uncle who I lived with, who's dead now, so I can talk about this story. This guy was like a severe alcoholic, right? And
what people don't realize is the years roll by. Like you'll think at 19, 20, 21, 22, well, I won't be here forever. I won't be working at this store forever. And then suddenly you're 30 and then you realize you're going to be working here forever. And it's a terrifying realization.
When I mean severe alcoholic, he would wake up, pour some Grey Goose into his coffee, and then go to work. Now, normally, this would be kind of normal, right? Maybe that's my worldview, but I know tons of people who like drinking at work. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Obviously, it's really stupid, and driving drunk is horrible.
Yep.
But that's what he would do. And the thing is, I can say this now because he's dead and there's no risk of anything. But he used to drive the local bus as a bus driver, raging alcoholic, right? He would wake up like shaking. Like I remember.
That's insane.
There's videos on my channel that I made like outside waiting for him, like with my mom taking him to like detox centers and shit. But this guy was a major alcoholic. And so we started hanging out a lot because I grew up with him. And every time we'd be on the road, he'd be like, come on, Ian, let's drink. Let's take a shot. And we'd do it. And we would just hang out. We'd drink. And I was a minor at this time. I was underage. And it kind of always was with me. Like alcohol is like this great thing. Like you can do it socially. And it's just fantastic, right? Like it makes everything better. And I'm like, even when you're just doing things everyday life, it's so much better. So as time went on, I was working at Starbucks. And I would drink like a lot, but never at work, right? Like I had lines. I wouldn't cross them. I would later, but not at this time.
I got to imagine, this is kind of off topic. It's on his topic, but I got to imagine, you know, as I didn't drink, I don't think I even started drinking until I was almost out of GameStop. Like I hadn't even drank yet until my last year at GameStop, probably, like casually. And man, I bet it does help people get through the day. It's something you should easily never do, obviously. But I could understand it becoming a crutch just to survive the day. You know what I'm saying?
And COVID hit, man. And I remember Gavin Newsom here in California was like, we're locking down. Everything's closed down immediately. I jetted to the liquor store, dude. I remember being in my car, seeing the alert, already kind of drinking, and I'm like, let's go. And I just went, I spent all the money I had, which was like $200. I bought like 3 packs of Newport menthols and all the Jack Daniels I could buy.
Oh my God.
And we went into lockdown, and it was great because then Starbucks, I didn't need to work. They paid me to stay home. So pick up Starbucks for that. And so my whole thing was, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to like drink this whole, and so I was just drinking. I wake up and just drink, like no water, no food.
Uh-oh, my guy's starting a bad pattern here.
Just alcohol. I didn't know anything at the time. Like I'm not the brightest bulb, you know, and I never put these things together. I know about it now. I know what alcohol withdrawal is now, right? But at the time I had no idea. So I finally go back to work, and we have this meeting, and all my friends are there from work, and we're sitting, and I'm getting like super anxious because I'm not drinking at the time, and we're just talking about COVID, and like I start getting like real jittery, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I go outside and take a shot in the car because I always had alcohol on me, and then I felt normal again. And then we finally got back to work. I started working in my shifts, and like I would have problems standing. Like I would get so dizzy, I would like lose consciousness for a second, where I'd be like, oh shit, and I'd be like grounded again.
Oh, my guy was gone bad. He was gone bad, dude.
And I was like, I only know one thing that can fix this, right? Jetted out to my car. Hey, man, I'm going to take a 10. I need to take a 10. I got to call somebody real quick. I got to go make a phone call. All right, bro, go ahead. Go out to the car, take a shot, have a cigarette, relax, right? And it got to the point to where I was ready. I saved up a lot of money during COVID. I was ready to buy a van. I was going to start van life. And I did. I bought a van. It's on the channel. It turned in like to like the drinking mobile, right? Like I just had that thing stocked up. I wasn't drinking and driving like that. But I would just stay in there, and I could drink wherever. You could park, and you could drink, and you could sleep, and you could wake up. And slowly but surely, my life became like miserable, right? Like everything messed up. I have the video of me walking out of Starbucks.
This seems absolutely terrifying for that to become a crutch in a retail situation. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't even imagine. Okay.
Loaded in the video. Actually, I'll roll the clip. In that video, I'm fucking hammered, right? And it didn't seem like it, but my routine was I would wake up early before work. I would go to 7-Eleven, buy a 12-pack of White Claws, put it in the ice in the van, have 3 before work, put 3 in my hydro flask, have 3 during, have another one on my 10, have 2 more, and by the time I got out of work, I'd be done with the White Claws.
Oh my
but
God.
I wouldn't be drunk. I wouldn't be sloshed, right? I'd just be existing because I wouldn't really get drunk anymore. And this turned into a major problem for me because when I would try to stop, I couldn't stop. So it was an endless cycle of like, why am I like twitching? Why?
This happens fast too. By the way, he looks like Topher Grace. But that being said, probably last year I started drinking more casually. For a short period of time. It was like maybe, I don't know, August and September probably. I was drinking like 3 days a week, and it started becoming like I wouldn't get hangovers, and I would just Tuesday and Thursday and like Sunday I would drink. And I did that for like 2 months, and I was like, wait a second, because I started getting to the point where I was like, I really want to drink. And as soon as my like consciousness understood that I wanted to drink, I was like, nope, I'm quitting. And then I didn't. October, I think the end of October, I quit for 4 or 5 months. And I was like, all right, cool. And I like reintroduced it like once a week, maybe less. And I'm like, all right, cool. But as soon as you start recognizing that pattern and your brain says, hey man, you want to drink? You know, it's almost, there should almost, I think the situation to where you should notice it's starting to get kind of spicy is when you like, man, I really need a drink right now. That's when you're like, oh shit. That's when you're starting to develop something. Maybe not a problem, because I know a lot of people just like drinking. But I think it's a slippery slope, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I detox every year. I'll quit for months at a time just to make sure I'm good to go. Especially if I ever feel that, oh, I really want to drink. Yeah, I'm like, nope, done. I quit. You know what I'm saying?
Why am I like sleeping? There's a video on my channel that's like alcohol withdrawals or whatever, and it's like 100,000 views. And I just couldn't understand. I didn't know what to think, right? And I didn't have any support system. My uncle died in 2020 that year. And I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have anybody to ask about it. Everything was closed. It was COVID. So it just got worse. And I quit my job at Starbucks. Then I went to Target and I started drinking there, and Walgreens, and I was drinking there. And I'm like, you know what? This is enough. I went to another 7-Eleven and I started drinking there. Everything was going bad. I was broke at one time. I remember I had no money, dude. I started like taking shots of like all the Listerine that I had. Like that's how addicted I was.
Oh my God. Down bad. That's rough.
Drink any vanilla extract. I drank anything I could get my hands on, right? Because that's just what it was. I just needed to feel normal. And I had no money. I was broke. I'm not a thief. I'm not going to steal anything. I'd rather die than like go to jail, you know? So I'm not doing anything illegal. But I just needed to fix this urge. And finally, I had enough, man. I went to the hospital and I finally figured out you can go to the hospital and you can get these things called benzos. And they get rid of the withdrawal like completely. And I would do it and I'd be like, all right, but I still want to drink. So I would go drink the next week.
Yeah, drinking is as much physical as it is mental. And also the fact that you develop this routine, and when you have this routine, the routine is just as addictive as the mental and physical properties of it. It's kind of a strange thing.
Now I'm back to where I started and I have to go back to the hospital. Finally, the doctor's like, look, dude, you're not learning, you're not getting it. This is the last time I'm doing this. I was like, all right, man, that's it. Like, I'm done. That was like a couple years ago. And I've drank since now, but now I'm in control. Like, now I can kick it. I have like a few beers and I'm fine. I've learned now what caused my addiction, how I fixed it, and things that I would never do again, right? Like, there's not a part of me now that says, after a night of drinking, I wake up and like, let's go have beer. Like, that's just not who I am anymore.
That's exactly it. That's the thing. It's when you start feeling like that, when you start feeling, man, I need to drink. I have to drink. I need to drink. I want to drink. Like, it's like a physical pull. That's when you got some shit going on.
And it took a lot, man, because I remember looking at myself and being like, bro, this is what you're going to be. You're going to be a homeless, degenerate guy on the street, opening up doors for people, asking for money just so you can drink and just die with like doing nothing. And so I had a conversation with my friend Robert, and the other day he was talking about trauma and like, you know, that's why you work so hard, because you have this trauma. And it's like, no offense to anybody who has trauma. That's not what I'm talking about right now. This was a conversation I had with myself back in 2022. And I was like, you just got to get it together, because you need to work hard. I've always had a hard work ethic. I don't know where that's from. I'm very lazy, but I love to work hard. And I just needed to fix it for myself, because I was going to die. And I've been on YouTube now for 15 years, man. Maybe 15? Yeah, 15.
It's good that he's starting to get a lot of attention right now, too, because it really feels good when people respond positively to what you have to say. You know what I'm saying?
15 years, 2012, that's 15. And it took me 15 years. And now I finally got this viral video. I still don't believe it. And it's like, who would have known that working at 7-Eleven would have been the key to like my content blowing up? Because I've tried a lot of different things. And honestly, I was in car camping and I loved it, but it died out. Now working at 7-Eleven, I've always enjoyed it. I don't know why, I just do. And I'm having a lot of fun making the content. So that's how I ended up in this predicament. I was in COD for I've been in community college now since 2012. So that's 13 years I've been in community college. And that might be the title of this video. And that's what it is, man. That's the story. That's why. And now I'm getting my life together at 30 years old. But you know what?
That's not too late either, man. You know, when my divorce happened, I was 27. And I was like, no, I'm too old for this to happen. I was definitely not. My life began at freaking 29, 28.
Wham! I'm not crying about it, right? I'm not doing that. It's just sometimes it happens, man. So if you feel like you're a failure and a loser, you know, you might be, because like that's just how life happens sometimes, man. And so a lot of the time I feel like a loser and a failure, and it's good motivation to not do that and to not want to be that, because it's a horrible feeling having no money in the world and having to go to a job you hate, and just it's all bad, man. Like that.
And he could have went in a different direction. That's the scary part, is if you let that alcohol rule you, you might go in a different direction. And that's the scariest part about everything. What happens if you go in a different direction? You know what I'm saying? Then suddenly you're done. You know what I'm saying? Completely done. It's freaking terrifying. Spooky as hell, and I don't like it. So I'm very excited that he got away from that. And I think this is the viral video he was talking about with the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. See you later.
And I've seen these types of videos on TikTok.
I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Oh shit, dude.
Not TikTok. I shouldn't say TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but like Reels and shit. Like Reels is what does it.
Oh man, didn't even get to shave. I just gotta get my freaking clothes out of the dryer, man. I hate being late for work. I always try to be the guy who's like, I'm on time, I'm always there. So the boss is always in a good relationship with me, you know. 7 minutes left on that dryer. No, there's nothing I can do. Sometimes though, the good thing about always being late and on time and never calling out is I don't feel so bad when I have to be late, you know. But still, I'm like having a panic attack. All right, what's going on, guys? I don't know what happened last night.
That's me, dude. I remember I did not call in a single time in my entire retail career until 2011, where I got deathly sick. Okay, completely sick, right? And I thought I was dying. And I couldn't go to work for a week, and I felt so terrible. I felt like I was ruining everything. I was letting everybody down, you know. Not like that anymore, luckily.
I was having a panic attack. Sometimes I lay awake at 3 a.m. in the morning and I start going through like internet rabbit holes, and I start going through Reddit, and I'm like, oh man, I do have a community guideline strike, and I start freaking out. I'm like, I'm at 100K. Now I'm not going to get it. It's over. I got to start a new channel, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know. I have bad panic attacks. So trust me when I say I apologize about blowing up the community tab at 3 in the morning, but it's probably not going to be the last time, man. And the weird, like random ass, like 3-minute vlog of me saying, I don't know, it's over. I don't know, man. I can't explain it. There's just something that happens. Anxiety is just like, bam, panic attacks. But I had a cherry Coke. I read the comments, man. I'm thankful for you guys, because you guys really calmed me down. Because before I would upload a video and it would get no views, and that would stress me out even more. And like there'd be like 2 or 3 comments. It wasn't that bad. I would get at least.
Man, it's very spooky too. And I hope he doesn't continue to read comments as he grows, because you're going to get people when you start growing a lot. And I think he's already at like 200K or something now. I'm pretty sure he's past that. You get people that hate you just because you grew, and they will light you on fire in the comments, and they will light you on fire on Reddit, and that will ruin your day if that kind of stuff affects you.
At least 500, you know. But now that there's like people that are actually like there, it calmed me down a lot. So I want to say thank you guys for that. Got a couple comments in my last video with Grandma, and they said, who's the guy in the back with the folded flag? And it's actually my grandfather. He was in World War II. He was in the Marine Corps, and they sent him like the flag, you know, when people pass away. He had a military funeral. But tonight, I'll go show you guys at the park his name. He has a little plaque at a veterans park right next to my house. And yeah, so we'll go check that out. Hopefully there's not too many homeless people. Okay, I'll be honest. I went last night to go film a clip, and there was a dude like in the corner, like, and I was like, you know what? All right, I don't need this right now.
Can't film that.
That's one of my favorite regulars right there. He's a cool dude, man. He always asks me when we're going to go fishing in Utah. And hopefully one day we do go. And that's probably the best thing about the job, man. Like all my regular customers.
Dude, I just said that shit. The best thing about these jobs are regulars. Completely regulars.
Good boss, good coworkers. So like, why would I want to quit my job, you know? I'm just chilling here, eating one of my favorite snacks, fruit pastels. If you know, you know. And sipping some water. Life at 7-Eleven is good. Bro, what the hell? Oh my God, I need a haircut. But I'm about to hit 99K, bro. When I uploaded that video last night, I just hit 90. That's 10,000 subscribers in a day. And I know there's no way this growth can keep up, but thank you, everybody, for changing my life. And
his growth is keeping up.
There's a lot of haters out there, man, you know, and there's haters everywhere, but we're going to make it. And never give up. You ruined my motivational speech.
My man needs to go live immediately and freaking start doing live shows. That'll help out. It'll be cool. It'll be great. It'll work. He also got, by the way, he got fired. Apparently from 7-Eleven with no warning, which is insane. That's the same thing happened to me. I got fired from Walmart. And it's my fault because my dumbass decided to upload a video about Walmart, and that did not go over well because you're not supposed to do that. So, yep, unfortunately, that's what happened, and it got my ass. It got my ass good, too. It really, really did. But, yeah, I hope he keeps growing. That's cool to see. And he had a really cool story about the drinking thing. And getting through the drinking thing is very important as well. By the way, Flynn's Nest says you better share half with Sean. What's up? Half of the what? The whiskey? The Listerine? At the end of the day, it'll all work out. It usually does. And I've had my fair share of stress the last 2 years, and it usually works out. You know? So he got fired and rehired. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Liquid IV's the shit, by the way. What's up, Art? How you doing, dude? Art the Clune. Hey, we're 12 likes from 300. Make sure you like the show. I had a guy on Twitter claim that I was lying about not eating school lunch for a short period of time because I was afraid to tell my parents the price increased. And the reason I was afraid to tell my parents was because my parents will go to the school and make a scene, and I didn't want to get embarrassed. But he's like, you were probably on food stamps and you got free lunches. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Everything's not black and white. My parents made slightly too much for us to get SNAP because it was like 30 grand a year or 35 grand a year. And I have both my parents, and they both worked full time. So they barely made over that. And, they had 2 kids, and they had a mortgage, and they had land. Right. I was out in the trailer thing, like trailer situation was the trailers had like an acre each. It was kind of interesting. So they were paying on that. And they also, my dad had way too much pride to ever even like look into it. Right. And also you get bullied relentlessly if you get free lunch. Everybody's going to bully you. And I was already getting my ass kicked enough. You know what I'm saying? And then also he just called me fat. And I was like, look, dude, if you're going to call people fat, okay, you best have a profile picture. Because if you have an anime profile picture or a furry profile picture, I know you're 400 pounds. So stop LARPing and calling people fat that are 180 pounds, okay? Because that's all the internet is. It's 400-pound people making fun of people that are 180, 190, 200 pounds for being fat. That's the entire internet. It's very annoying. Ashley, shut your mouth. 12 locks away. Lock the stream, you bitches. Oh, my God. Damn, it's midnight. Oh, my back hurts. My back hurts. Billy never dropped his pink boy. He ruined the whole stream. How dare him? How dare him? I can't believe him. Damn you, Billy. Can't believe you do this to me. Can't believe you would do this to me, man. Nobody likes onions. All right. I'm 800 pounds. What's up, Jay Sledge? How you doing, buddy? Back then, food stamps were supposed to be temporary help and some stigma of being poor. Now it's praised to ask for handouts. Oh, well, yeah, it is. I don't know if it... well, my dad is a Southern man, and he's very proud. So my dad would never do that. My dad does not ask for money. My dad called me like 5-6 years ago, almost in tears, to ask for like $1,800 because he found himself in a bind. And I immediately, without hesitation, said, yeah, I got you. And then for like years, he's been trying to pay me back. And like, he put an engine in my race car, and we did it together. And we've done that 100 times. Me and Dad have built race cars, and I let him, oh, that's how you're paying me back. You're helping me build race cars. Right. I'm like, I don't need your money, dude. Like, you spent way more than $1,800 on me growing up. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. Give your dad money, please. William Adel, what's up, baby? Don't forget Naked Snake. We're missing the pink boy, Billy. This is all your fault. You ruined it. I'm holding you to it. Big shout out to Unliked Law Student, Ashley, Patrick Power, Billy, Lost Boulettes, April, Master Lyons. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Matt himself, my boy. Thank you so much, dude. I don't have it. Well, we're going to have to break your legs then. You don't have it, we're going to break your legs, Billy. This is how this works. We're going to break your legs. All right. Okay, Art, calm down now. I'm about to break your legs next, bro. Come on, baby. I'm sneezy. I'm sneezy, boys. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Oh. All right, boys. This is a serious discussion, bro. Come on. Come on. Oh. My head hurts, boys. So Friday, driving down to Pensacola. We're gonna be racing at Pensacola Friday or Saturday, sorry. And then next week is my NASCAR debut at Martinsville. Make sure you turn on the NASCAR race next week, so you can see me do my first NASCAR deal. Full-fledged ass NASCAR is gonna be very interesting. And then yeah, and then we're just rolling. I think I have something almost every week. I think I have an off week, and then we go to Rockingham, and then we go to Texas, Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, Richmond, IRP. So, shut up, Billy. You did this. You did this. Love you, Alan Jones. Appreciate you, buddy. 7 likes from 300. I'm a bab, but let's keep the streak alive. What the hell's a bab? Broke ass bitch. What's up? Broke ass bitch? Broke ass bitch? What's up, Matt Cat? How you doing? Thank you, creative username. Matt Cat, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? I will probably go live at the racetrack Saturday, though. Just letting you guys know. Probably going to go live at the racetrack Saturday so we can have some fun. I know it's not the craziest show, but we're at the racetrack, have a little bit of fun. You know? Amarant's husband is so greedy he will pimp out his wife, and I'm shocked that that Asian doesn't stab another Japanese streamer over illusions of love. What the hell are you talking about? I know about Amarant's husband. I don't know the details, though. I know Amaranth got like based and everybody got pissed at her for a second because she was like watching Asmongold or something. I don't remember. You know how it is. Like that whole like tiny portion of the internet will brutally hate you if you're like, oh, I watched Asmongold. I'm like, dude, she makes porn. She's literally an OnlyFans model that makes porn. And you're like, I don't like her moral positions on politics. What? Who gives a fuck? What? Oh my God. Is the race being broadcast? Yeah, dude, they're all broadcast. I think this one's either on Fox Sports 2 or Flow Racing. I don't know. But it'll be replayed on Fox, of course, as per usual. The not NASCAR race, yes, it'll be on TV. Yeah, it'll be broadcast. That was what Billy said, Ashley. He lied. He was lying to you. Billy was lying to you, Ashley. He's a thief and a liar. What he is. Yes, all. It happens to me a lot, Ashley. I get distracted by Zia a lot. 4 likes from 300. New video tomorrow. Salty C says, do you know my friend Kevin Go? Kevin Go? I know. I watched one of Kevin Go's videos recently. I think. Pretty sure. What was I doing? I needed to do something. Fuck, I don't remember what I was doing. Shit, it's one of those days, man. I don't remember. I guess it's all good. It's all good. I don't remember what I was doing. Why do I have 23 messages? Oh, I don't. Freaking Twitter is crazy, man. Kevin, go. Yeah, dude, Green Ninja. I agree with that. All right, it is midnight. 1 like away, boys. 1 like away. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I remembered it. Where is it? weave. All right. Sorry. I was texting Devin. 5 milk? Hell no. Do you need a hug, cousin Cody? Well, yeah. What's up? Sorry, guys. It's 1 in Tennessee, bro. 12 5 milks. What the hell? Spawn killer. Will you get another arm sleeve? No. I like having one naked and one not. I've kind of retired from tattoos. I gotta get a thick Jerry, but there's stuff I need to get. But oh my god, thank you, Spawn. Ashley, y'all had to come over to rest. Ashley, so beautiful, so nice, so gold, so gold. And there it is. It's Bubster with a pink boy. Oh my god, there he is. Coming in clutch. The official Naked Snake. Billy is no longer a liar. It's all good. Thank you so much. I love you, Bubster. We love you, Bubster. Bubster joins the likes of Ashley, Unliked Law Student, Mr. Power, Lost the Bullets, Matt himself, and Billy with the giant fat ass boys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Bubsty. We love you, Bubsty. It's time for Naked Snake, 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 Snake. Oh, yeah. What is Doom Dark? Oh, Doom Dark Ages? I don't know, man. I kind of got out of it at Eternal. I liked Eternal. But, man, it's hard to beat 2016. 2016, they knocked it out of the park, making it simple. It was a pretty simple, like the simplicity was there. The music was there. The level design was there. The platforming, I think, in Eternal made it a little overtly complicated, but I loved Eternal. 2016 was unfucking believable, though. God damn. Where you get like a boss would come out of a portal and they'd be like, and you're like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Freaking awesome game. Fuck, it was great. Loved it. Thank you, Bubster. Let's do Naked Snake, and then we're gonna raid. Where are we gonna raid? We're gonna raid my boy Shag. Where Hims is. Come on, YouTube. Shag. Is he still alive? Hey, Rakin's on there. Yeah, we'll raid Shag. All right, let's do Naked Snake, boys. Thank you guys for getting us there. One more again. We'll be live Saturday at the racetrack on my phone if we have service. Every so often I don't, and it ruins everything. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's do Naked Snake for the 436th time in a row. Pay attention, Ashley. We're going. Here we go. Here we go, Ashley. It's time. Let's go. Let's go. Donna.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Here we go, boys.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. Not for honor, but for you.
In my time, there'd been nobody else. Eat and run, cry. It's the way I fly to you, Ashley. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Someday we'll go to the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. for you, the trial to survive.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Crying. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eat us. 436 in a row, boys. One more time. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Royal Wee says, what are you up to Saturday night? I'll be in PC. Pensacola? I'll be racing at the racetrack in Pensacola. Five Flag Speedway. Thank you, Royal Wee. Spawn Killer. I think I read this one already, but it says, will you get another arm? Your arm tattooed? No. One naked is all I need. Royal Wee. Thank you, Miss Last Super. Yes, thank you for saying that because I think I did. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Royal Wee. We love you, baby. We appreciate you, baby. Get the hell on it, baby. Hell yeah. We're going to raid Shaggy. Go give him some love. Say Cam Raid in the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys know who you are. Bubster, Unlike Law, Stewart, Patrick Powers, Lost Bullets, and everybody, of course. Matt himself, Squid, April, Billy, Ashley. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the goats. You're always keeping the snake streak alive. Master Lions. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your love you give your boy. And I will see you guys Saturday. New video tomorrow. Don't miss it. Get the hell on it. Diggity dog on it. Hell yeah. Let's raid my boy Cam Raid in the chat.